No, I did not get a qalam.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم أحمد. السلام عليكم مريم. You guys doing okay?
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
It's the weekend. Doesn't feel like the weekend though, because we're still working.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're going to get a lot done today, but I want to start with questions that some of you emailed me. Overall, I think you guys are doing pretty good. Yesterday wasn't as heavy as other lessons.
Yeah.
But there were still some questions that were interesting and some people that were confused about certain things. So I wanted to start with a bit of a review of one concept before I spend 90% of our time today, again, on new stuff.
Yes.
Right? Stuff that we have not done that I need you to do. But did you guys get a chance to kind of review your past tenses? And
Oh yeah, huwa nasara, huwa nasara, hum nasaru, hiya nasarat, huma nasarata, hunna nasarna, anta nasarta, antuma nasartuma, antum nasartum, anti nasarti, antuma nasartuma, antunna nasartunna, ana nasartu, nahnu, nahnu, ana nasarna.
oh, نحن.
Nahnu nasarna.
I tried to distract you. It worked.
Yeah.
Come over. Come on. No, actually, you know what? You sit in the presidential seat now. Switch seats. And do it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't be nervous. It's okay. It's only the entire earth watching. More people are watching this than the presidential debate. Go ahead.
Huwa nasara, huma nasara,
I disagree. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
hum nasaru, hiya nasara,
Hiya nasa.
hiya nasarat, huma nasarata, hum nasaru.
You went back to home.
Oh,
So you did hua huma hum first line.
yeah.
Hiya huma hum again first line. Why'd you go back to the first line?
Oh,
You get it?
yeah. Hiya nasarat, huma nasarata, hunna nasarna, anta nasarta, antuma nasartuma, antum nasartum,
Yeah.
anti nasarti, antuma nasartuma, antunna nasartunna, ana nasartu, nahnu nasarna.
Wow, what an improvement. Masha Allah.
Can I go back there now?
You can go back there
Okay,
now.
yeah.
You've earned whatever seat you want to choose. MashaAllah. 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 Okay. So, thing I wanted to review. Nasara means
He helped.
he helped. Nasar means nothing.
Nothing.
That's not a word.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because a word, it has to be either a fi'l or it has to be an ism. Right?
Yeah.
So nasara is obviously a fi'l, and we learned those endings match with page 33.
Yeah.
Nasar matches nothing. First of all, it doesn't have an ending sound.
Yeah. Nasr.
No ending, so it can't even be an ism. And then it's definitely not a fi'l, because to be a past tense fi'l, you have to match with page 33.
Yeah.
And this ending matches nothing you memorized. Right? You can say, well, I did find a word that has a sukoon at the end, like nasarat. Yeah, but that's the ta has it. There's no ta here. So you know what that means? That's not even a word.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to change this to nasar na. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not two words. It's actually
One.
word, because when I took it off, it wasn't even a word. So this is actually just one word, and that's nahnu nasarna, and that actually means what? We
We
helped.
helped. Yeah.
We helped. But nasara means what?
Nasara. He helped.
He helped. But if I add na to nasara,
We
it will mean we or he helped
us.
us.
Yeah.
Now it's two words. So this is two words. Two words, and this is one word.
Yeah.
And these two words, the first word came from page 33, and the second one came from page 18. It's the attached pronoun. Nasara from 33, na from 18.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Okay? And the attached pronoun became kind of a detail. This is only one word. It's only page 33.
Oh,
Okay?
Yeah.
That's why even though they're just different by one haraka, you have to be Very careful. I mean, you might say, okay, well, you know what? Na is an attached pronoun. You could make a mistake and say, oh, that's on page 18. Na is on page 18, isn't it? Okay, well, if it is an attached pronoun, you should still have a word left if you take it off.
Yeah.
Well, if you take it off, you don't have a word left. That's why you can't take it off. This must be the na from page 33.
Yeah.
That's how the na from page 33 and the na from page 18 will never be confused with each other.
Yeah.
That's why you can't ever say, oh, I can't tell which one it is. Okay? So that was, I think one student had a question along those lines, and I thought that's important to highlight for all of you.
Yeah.
Okay? So you did do the work on attached pronouns and identifying them. That means you have to get really good at, I kept saying before, remember, you need to know your pronouns like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
It's the backbone of the Arabic language. You see how much pronoun stuff we have to do now?
Yeah.
Right? Every fi'il has a pronoun inside it, and then you've got a pronoun attached to it.
Yeah.
You know, so there's quite a bit of work with pronouns, and if you're not comfortable with that, it's really important before you go forward. If you're finding yourself having trouble, and that's okay if you are having trouble keeping up with the pronouns, right? Then you got to go back and review the work on page 18 first. Calmly, forget about fi'il, just get your pronouns down. Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu. What they mean, what their attached versions are, what their statuses are, that needs to be clear to you. And then when you're completely 100% on that, then you come to the past tense. Then it makes sense to memorize huwa nasarahuma nasarahum nasaru, because you can't really make sense of that until page 18 is rock solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so alhamdulillah, I feel like you guys are pretty good at page 18, and now you're actually also pretty good at page 33. Okay, so there were some other questions. I forwarded it to you, Jawad. I'm remembering one, and let me see if I can just do this one from memory. But actually, no, let's read the student's question.
Okay. Yesterday in class, we wrote the ayah إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ.
Write
And
it, since we wrote it. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ
the question is on the word nasru. They're asking which form of the fi'l is this?
Good question. Which form of the fi'il is this? Right? So let me take a step back and answer this question systematically. One, how do we know what kind of word it is? You don't. Like if I open up Quran right now, just randomly open up Quran and open up, let's say, Surah Al-Isra, ayah number 1 to 23. And I say, now tell me, which one is an ism, which one is a fi'il, which one is a harf? And I say, Asra, is that a fi'il or an ism? Or I say, Al-Aqsa or Linuriyahu, is that a fi'il or an ism? You don't have enough yet to tell me that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to small words like ila, you can tell me right away it's a harf of jar.
Yeah.
When you see an attached pronoun, you can say, oh, that's a pronoun. Right?
Yeah.
But with many words, you don't know yet.
Yeah.
So, because you know very little about the Arabic language so far, the grammar of it. Based on the little that you know, you can't tell everything yet.
Yeah.
But you should be able to tell some things. You can't tell everything, but you can tell some things. So the little that you know, I want you to make the most of it.
Yeah.
How do you make the most of it? In this ayah. You see, I said that there are two reasons why a word should become jar. Those two reasons are, it could get beat up by a harf of jar, or it could be beat up by a mudaf and becomes a mudaf ilay. Do you guys see that the word Allah is jar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means that it has to be one of two reasons. Either this guy Nasru is a harf of jar, or this guy Nasru is a
Mudaf.
mudaf. Which is your guess?
Mudaf.
Because there's no other possibility. There's nothing else this guy could be that would make the word Allah jar,
Yeah.
right? So this would have to be one of those two. So which one is it?
Mudaf.
Mudaf. Now, let me ask you an even more simple question. Is the mudaf an ism or a fi'l?
An ism.
So now let's ask that question again. Can you repeat the question exactly as it was asked? Jawad?
Yeah. So which form of the fi'l is this?
The question was, which kind of fi'l is nasru?
Oh.
That was the question. Which form of the fi'l is nasru?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
The kind of fi'l. It's
We just said it's a what?
an ism.
Yeah. So when the question says, which kind of fi'l is it?
You can't ask. You can't.
How would
ask
you, if a student asked you that question, what would you answer?
It can't be a fi'l if it's an ism already.
It can't be a fi'l if it's an ism already.
Yeah.
But Ustad, you said Nasr means help. Nasr means what?
Help.
Help. That sounds like a fi'l.
Yeah.
But you said now it's an ism. Ah, well, student, the word help, what can an ism be? A person?
Place.
Place, thing,
Idea.
the idea of help. Could it be an idea?
Yeah.
It is an idea. It's an idea. It's an ism. It's not a fi'l. And by the way, the question you asked, what kind of fi'l is it, or what form of the fi'l is it, is because you couldn't match it to anything you learned on page 33.
Yeah.
The fact that you can't match it is already telling you it's not a fi'l. That's already telling you that.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and then somebody wrote to me that the word Allah, how come the word Allah is jar when the word Allah is the doer? And I said, now when I get questions like that, I have to take 5 steps back and say, the student must be thinking a lot of wrong things to come up with that question.
Yeah.
Because they said, how come the word Allah is not the doer? Oh, why is it jar? And if it's jar, how come it's the doer? So the first thing wrong with that question is, who told you that the word Allah is the doer? Because Allah didn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know what revelation came that told you that the word Allah is the doer. Now, the only thing that can tell you a word is a doer is grammar. Is the grammar telling you that the word Allah is a doer? No. The word Allah is in jar form.
Yeah.
For the word Allah to be a doer, it would have to be in what status?
Rafa.
It would have to be a rafa status. What is in rafa status? Nasru. Right?
Yeah.
Wal fathu. And you can add multiple doers with and.
And yeah.
So that's why these are both doers. They've both done something. The help of Allah has done something, and victory has done something.
Yeah.
Now, what have they done? Ja'a means came. Ja'a means
Came.
So Ja'a is he came. Now let's review that outside doer business.
Oh yeah.
He came, he or she.
She, yeah.
So Nasara or Nasarat.
Oh yeah. Nasarat.
Those are the two that are he and she.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, these are the only two inside doers that can be fired by something on the outside.
Yeah.
Whatever fires them doesn't have to be singular. Like these guys are singular, right? But whoever fires them doesn't have to be singular.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be pair, doesn't have to be plural. Doesn't have to be masculine or feminine.
Yeah.
2 things it has to be is it has to be after
And it has to be Rafa.
and it has to be rafa.
None of the,
Then it's a replacer.
then it, like none of the other stuff has to match.
So it will match, but it's more complicated than that, so I don't make that a rule yet.
Okay.
Right? Inshallah, when we study, you know, because they'll say, for example, let's take the word muslimatun, right? A Muslim woman.
Yeah.
That's rafa, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So nasara muslimun and nasarat muslimatun. So simply speaking, nasara means he helped.
Yeah.
Is the word Muslim after and rafa?
Yes.
So it becomes an outside doer?
Yeah.
If muslimun means a Muslim, how do you translate this? No longer he helped,
Yeah.
so he's been fired.
She.
No, Muslim means a Muslim man.
Oh, Muslim man. The Muslim man helped.
Not the.
Oh.
There's which means a.
A Muslim man helped.
A Muslim helped,
Yeah.
right? Nasarat means what?
Woman.
She helped?
Yeah.
Is this Muslim woman, she's a woman because she's wearing a hijab at the end, you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this Muslim woman an outside doer? Does it meet my conditions for outside doer? How come?
Because it's
Rafa.
it's Rafa and it comes after.
It's rafa and it comes after, right?
Yeah.
Because it is rafa and it comes after, it is considered an outside doer, and because it's an outside doer, it replaces she helped. How do I translate this one? A Muslim woman helped.
Yeah.
Now, what I did was I used the masculine and then fired him with a masculine, and I used the feminine she and then fired with a feminine she.
Yeah.
So yeah, generally you will see that they match. But in the Quran, sometimes they will match and sometimes they will not match.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'll see that this part is masculine and this part is feminine.
Feminine.
I'll give you an example of that. قال نسوة في المدينة. Okay. Now, niswatun means women. Okay. Now, women is plural by meaning.
Yeah.
I'd like you to tell me 4 properties of the word niswatun for old time's sake.
The four properties. It's rafa.
But actually, so you said Rafa. Now, Mariam's going to tell me. That's sorry, Rafa. Oh,
Why is it big again?
I know. Rafa.
Rafa.
Mm-hmm.
It's feminine. It's one.
Well, what does it mean?
Woman. Oh, it's plural
By what?
by meaning.
Okay. When it's plural by meaning and it doesn't have,
It's a broken plural.
and if it's a broken plural, which kind is it? Robotic or
Oh, it's human.
mechanical? Huh?
Human.
Human?
Yeah.
Okay. When it's human, how many answers do you get?
2.
What 2 answers do you get?
One feminine.
Okay, so I'm going to write one of those, 1 feminine.
Or 3 reality.
So what's the 3 reality answer?
3 feminine.
You know why? Because they're women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the reality is they're feminine. Proper or common?
Common.
Yes.
Yeah.
No al.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Qala means he said.
He said.
Good job with that. Women is rafa. Qala means he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said.
Well, wait. Before we go to she said, can he be fired? Is it possible to fire he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because only 2 ones you can fire.
She and he.
So if you can fire them, you should probably look. Is somebody out there that wants their job? How do you know if somebody wants their job?
If it
If
is
it's
rafa
rafa and
and
after.
after.
Is niswatun rafa'an after?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then Qala says, hey, but man, I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I'm a he said. But these are women. They said, well, you know what? The economy's tough. We're taking your job. It didn't matter that Qala was masculine. Niswatun took over anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't have to make a big deal out of the gender matching yet.
Yeah.
It is a big deal in Quran. There is a discussion among Mufassirun. Why is this Qala Niswatun? Why isn't this? Why not make it the girl version Qalat? And then replace a female with females? Why take the masculine and then replace it with the females? That'll be a discussion in tafsir studies. Okay? But for now at least you can tell Qala has been fired.
Yeah.
Niswatun means women. What Qala means he said
Yeah.
by itself. What does Qala Niswatun mean?
She helped.
Not helped, said.
Oh,
But
said.
she's been fired. Who's she? The word women, Niswa means she?
Oh no, it means
Those women helped.
those women.
Just women.
Oh,
Those
women
are-
helped.
Women.
Not
women
helped.
Said.
Said.
Oh, said.
Women said. Now, is it the women said or women said?
The woman said.
Because there's an al on it, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, if it was al on it, you'd say the.
Oh yeah.
So woman said.
Women
said.
said. Women said. Questions about this one?
Wait, so like, has this been
That's
solved? Just thought.
Hmm?
Like this discussion, like, instead of it, like people saying like, why isn't it qalat?
Yeah, it's been solved.
Oh, it has.
Oh, it's been done solved.
Oh, okay. I like
pretty
how
cool.
Long, how long ago?
Barbecue days.
Barbecue days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this was done for special reasons. Like when you see a gender mismatch, that was done for special reasons. And inshallah, when we get there, Dr. Samir Rai actually wrote an article just on the gender mismatch. Like
Yeah.
when does it match? When does it mismatch in the Quran?
Yeah.
He wrote a whole article on it with a bunch of ayat that match, a bunch of ayat that don't match,
Yeah.
a bunch of very similar ayat where one time Allah made it match, one time Allah made it mismatch. And he analyzes that and says, hey, look what Allah did here, look what Allah did here.
Yeah.
So inshallah, one day, when we get to that Arabic reading, I'll give you that as an assignment and say, read this article and you tell me what it's saying.
Okay.
And we'll discuss it together in class. Right? So this is all us preparing for that time,
Yeah.
inshallah. We're going to look back and say, remember back in the day you didn't know what Nasrallah like. Now I know more Arabic than you, Ustad. Now what? ماذا الآن يا أستاذ? And I'm like, okay, I'll just go learn German.
German. What does madal am mean?
ماذا الآن? What now?
What now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Jawad?
Yes. Yes. Some questions about how we know niswatun is plural.
Oh yeah, you were saying. That's how you say it.
Meaning?
They're saying it looks like an ending sound, so it should be
well,
singular.
Broken plurals always look like an ending sound. Well, get used to that. So, what? Like, aqlamun means pens. And what other broken plurals? Kutubun means books. And rusulun means messengers.
Yeah.
And kafaratun means disbelievers.
Yeah.
And now we saw niswatun means women.
Yeah.
They all have ending sound. Broken plurals have ending sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, they look like they're singular. And how do you know they're plural? By meaning. That's why we keep saying plural by meaning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when a word is plural by meaning and it still has an ending sound,
Yeah.
that's called a broken plural. So how do you know? Meaning. Not looking at it. You can look at niswa all you want without knowing the meaning and say, hey, you look singular. Huh? Niswa will say, you don't know me like that, I guess. You must not know me. Or us, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Other question?
There's no more rules.
Yes.
It's just us.
Somebody said, so to recap, we can say nasara al-muslimuna and also nasaru al-muslimuna.
No, to recap, we can say Nasara let's write both of those down. The student asked. So let's write those down. Nasara al-muslimuna
Yeah.
and Nasaru al-muslimuna. Right? So let's analyze both of those. Nasara means he helped.
Help. Yes.
Okay, so let me write that over here without, I'm ignoring the word muslimuna for now.
Yeah.
Okay, he helped. Nasaru means what? Forget about the muslimuna for now. What does Nasaru mean?
Nasaru, she helped.
No.
No.
Huwa
Both of them.
Nasara?
Huma Nasara.
They helped.
They helped.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stick with the process. They helped.
Yeah.
Now, Nasara, he helped. Nasaru, they helped. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one of these two you should even bother looking for an outside doer?
The first one.
The first one.
Yeah. So the second one's wrong Arabic. You came up with that. That's nowhere in Arabic. Nasaru al-muslimuna. You can't do that
Why can't you do that?
because they don't want they to be fired. You can only fire he.
He. Oh yeah. He and she.
So he's gonna get fired over here with al-muslimuna. Is it after and rafa?
Yeah.
It's rafa by a combination, but it's still rafa, right?
Yeah.
So instead of saying he helped, I'll say the Muslims helped. I said the because al is on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now look at this. It says they helped. And then al-muslimuna is rafa, which wants to be the doer. But they says I'm already the doer.
Yeah.
Get out of here. You're not Arabic.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, get out of here. You better make like a tree and get out of here.
that's something you say.
No, never mind. Okay.
Sesame
You're
Street.
you're too young for this. You're too young for it. Okay. Okay, does that answer that question?
Yep. Hassan has two questions.
Hmm.
One of them is, when we were talking about the word nasru, she asked,
Don't touch me.
does that mean all fi'ls are isms? And then in parentheses, can't everything be an ism because isms are ideas? And then the second question
Does that mean that all fi'ls are isms? That's the most psychedelic question I have ever heard. That's deep. Because every ism is, because technically every word is an idea.
Yeah.
Let's redefine idea then, so that you have a better idea of what we're talking about. Okay, so a fi'l is stuck in, what's the
Time.
definition?
Time or past, present, future tense.
Okay, fi'l is past, present, future, right?
Yeah.
And ism has no time limit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Ice cream. Is that in the past, present, or future?
It's neither.
I mean, it may be in your past, and you may desire it in your future, but the word ice cream
Yeah.
has no past, present, or future. That makes it a what?
It's
An ism. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know that a word that sounds like a fi'l, this is really the question, because the word help sounds like a verb.
Yeah.
How do you know if that word is actually an ism or a fi'l? Because sometimes it could play both sides. In English, it's confusing because they use the same word, right? So if I say they help me, that's happening right now, right? So that's a present tense. So that's a fi'l. But if I say I want help, it's actually the same as I want ice cream. I want help is an idea now.
Yeah.
It's the want that's present tense, not the help.
Yeah.
Because you could say, I want a car. The car is not in the present tense. The car is timeless. So in this case, in English, forget Arabic. In this case, the first case, this is help is a fi'l.
Yeah.
And in the second case, I want help, it's an ism. Or another example of ism is help is needed.
Help
Right?
is
You could say a pen is needed, a car is needed, a house is needed, knowledge is needed, understanding is needed, and help is needed.
Yeah.
So help is an ism here. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying then is, yes, in English they can be confused with each other. So how do you avoid that confusion? Well, are we talking about the act, or are we talking about the idea of fill in the blank, or the act of fill in the blank? Like, for example, if I said help is needed, right? Can you say the act of help is needed? Does that still make sense?
Yeah.
If you can add the words the act of help is needed, then it's an ism.
Yeah.
If I said, I help you, I help you, that's still good English, right? But do I say, I, the act of help? I, the act of help you?
No.
Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, that's a verb, that's a fi'l.
Yeah.
But if you can change the phrase to the act of or the idea of, then you'll know that it's an ism. Let's try this English exercise. This is not even Arabic yet, because you need to get the concept in English first. If I say, understanding Arabic is hard work. Understanding Arabic is hard work. I want to know if understanding is it hard word.
Hard word.
Pay attention. I word hard work. Okay. Understanding, I want to know if it's an ism or a fi'l. Well, you could philosophize, or you can make it simple. What phrase did I want to add to it?
Understanding.
The act of understanding Arabic is hard work. That still makes kind of sense? Yeah, so that's actually an ism.
Oh, okay.
If you can add, you can think of it as the act of, then it's an ism. Even though, for example, are you understanding me? Same spelling,
Yeah.
right? I want to know if this word in this sentence is an ism or a fi'l. Well, what can I add before it? The act of? Are you the act of understanding me? Is that good English?
No.
No, I made it sound good though. But no, it's not. Therefore, this one's a fi'l.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, is every word like that? No. Now, look at the ayah. When the help of Allah, which is Allah's help. When Allah's help came. That's the ayah, right? When Allah's help came. When the act of Allah's help came. Does that still make sense? That's why it's an ism.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? When the act of victory came.
Yeah.
That's an ism. Okay? What about this one? Which one of these is an ism? Class will answer me now. You're going to rewrite this. I like reading, I am reading, and you're going to put an F and an I next to it. Okay? I'll give you guys 10 seconds. I like reading. The word reading, is it an ism or a fi'l? And I am reading, is it an ism or a fi'l? Figure it out. One of them is ism, one of them is a fi'l.
Oh, can I answer?
You could try.
Okay, so the top one is an ism.
I disagree. Mariam?
Okay.
The bottom one, I am reading. It's wait, what did we it's a fi'l
Why?
because
Why?
I am reading. It's present tense.
Thank you. It's in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
What about the first one?
I like reading.
Well, I like it right now. It's present tense too, right? So it's a fi'l, right?
No.
Why?
I like reading. That's just the thought of reading. So it's an ism. As I said.
I like the act of reading.
Yeah, I like the act of reading.
Wait, so
When you can add the act of, the thought of, the idea of,
It's a ism.
that's an ism.
so I wasn't wrong.
You were right.
Oh,
Kind of messed.
This is a psychological thing. I need to build character
yes,
and grit.
yes.
And I want you to become confident in your answer. Even when I say wrong, you say, no, Ustad, I'm right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I'll build false confidence, and then one day you will be wrong, and I'll say you're wrong, and you'll say, no, I'm right. I know you're messing with me. I'm right. And you'll be adamant about the wrong answer, and I'll really enjoy that. Some of you guys ask me questions that, like, I mean, I love answering questions. I do. I really do. But some of you guys ask me questions that remind me of old stories. Like, one time, when the first year I taught the DREAM program, it was 6 hours a day.
Oh,
Okay? That's insane. Breaks and stuff too, right? It's like 30-minute breaks and things like that. But it was 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. And these students were getting murdered by me every day, right?
yeah.
For 9 months. For 9 months, right? Like, I saw them more than I saw family. Like, I got tired of each other. But anyway, the point was, so we're doing this, and then this was the first time, so it was kind of like, I know what the curriculum is, but I haven't tried it in this many hours with this many students
Yeah.
before. So I was making adjustments as I go. I was like making some changes. Like, I think I should do
Yeah.
this more and this more. So I was going to make a big change. I was going to like do this study called I'rab. I was like, I think I'm going to introduce 1 month. This is exclusively of just I'rab. Right? And it was a big change for the students.
Yeah.
So I made an announcement about it. I explained it for 1 hour. Like why I'm going to change to I'rab and what that's going to do for you and where we are and all of that. And there was a student
Yeah.
that was in the first row, right? I'm not going to name him. You know who you are. This is the first row. He's looking at me the whole time. And he does this. Ustad, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like I need to say something. And I was like, okay. I think that we've been doing a lot of theory, and I think it's time that we should at least dedicate a complete month to I'rab. And I think a lot of people feel this way. I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but I really think we should do I'rab. Mind you, an hour, I just said, what am I going to do? I'rab. And why I'm going to do it. And he wasn't trolling me. He was dead serious. He was dead serious. He's like, I really feel like if we did I'rab, it would be very helpful for us. And I know that you have your own plans, but I think this is really important for us. And there are guys behind him that are like, and the women were on the other side. They're like, and some of them are like, and I'm listening to him. And inside my mind, this is happening. But I'm listening. He goes on for a 5-minute monologue explaining to me, convincing me of what I convinced the class of for an hour. And so when he's all done, and inside my head, I'm like, you know, if you see a robot that's short-circuiting, like, and sparks are flying, that was happening inside my head. Like, how do I deal with this? So when he was done, I decided to say, I think you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Everyone, we're going to do I'rab just like he said. Takbir. And he felt so good about himself. He still didn't know. I think to this day he doesn't know what he did, because he felt like I made a significant impact on the decision-making process of the curriculum. So sometimes some of y'all ask questions like that, and I have those moments, and I just write back, mashallah. It's good. I like it.
You gave an hours-long lecture.
Yeah, I know. Don't do that no more. Okay. So, new work. Any other outstanding questions, Jawad, that you think I should take?
Yes, a couple more. So the same person had a second question. Qala niswatun is mawsuf sifa, right?
Qala niswatun is mawsuf sifa, right?
No.
I'm going to let you guys answer that question respectfully. Why is qala niswatun not mawsuf sifa? I'd like to hear a number of reasons. You can give me just, every student that will post a comment will give me one reason. I don't want multiple. I want one from each of you.
One reason is because qala is rafa, And
قال is رفع.
oh no, قال is nasab.
No,
قال
no,
قال
it's not. No,
قال
it's not. It's not رفع. It's not
قال is
nasab.
nasab. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's not nasab.
How's it not nasab?
Because it's a fi'l, it can't be رفع nasab or jar.
Yeah.
It's not even an ism. It means he said. It's stuck in time.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
But qala, you just did it. Okay. Qala means he said.
Oh,
It's
he
in the
said.
past tense. And when something's a fi'l, it can't be an ism.
Yeah.
And if it can't be an ism, it can't be a mawsuf or a mudaf.
Yes. See, I
Okay,
forget.
other reasons?
The meaning is it's not stuck.
What
in
do students say? Qala is a fi'l, qala is a fi'l. Okay. I got
saying
qala as a fi'l. I need another reason.
We're getting
I need
some
another reason.
4 properties are the same.
4 properties aren't the same because they don't even have 4 qala doesn't even have 4 properties.
Yeah,
It's a fi'l.
I knew that. So I was trying to explain to you guys all along.
So yeah, it's not a mawsuf sifa, and that means, student, that you must review what mawsuf sifa is and what it involves. A mudaf is an ism, and a mudaf ilayh has to be an ism. If both of them are not an ism, they can't be mudaf ilayh. A mawsuf sifa are ism. If they're not both ism, they can't be mawsuf sifa.
Yeah,
Okay? A jar majroor is a harf and an ism.
yeah,
A harf of jar and an ism. Inna and ismuha is an inna and an ism. Ismul ishara musharun ilayh is a pointer and an ism.
yeah.
If there's a fi'l, none of that stuff applies anymore. You can't use any of that. This is different grammar because we're in the world of fi'l.
Yeah.
Don't fail me. This is a dad joke.
Okay.
Fail me. Don't fail me. Okay. Never. Okay. Okay. Other questions?
Yes, this one's on special mudafs. You said for special mudafs that gender doesn't matter. But the question is, when it forms an idafa, how am I supposed to know all 4 properties? 3 of them comes from the mudaf, and if I don't know them, I can't figure out if it's a sifa or not.
Can I please get my water?
Okay. Special mudafs, the person says, I want to know all 4 properties. It won't matter. So it won't matter. It'll never happen in your I've been studying Quran for 20 years. I never had to figure out 4 properties of a special mudaf. Because, why? Because it's never going to be an adjective of anything. Above, below, before, after are just words that add details. They're not adjectives. So that's never going to happen. So you don't have to worry about the 4 properties of them. You just have to know they're always a mudaf. That's it. Okay? Simple as that. Plus, we're not going backwards. We're going forwards.
Yeah.
So
Can I get my water set?
you can go. Is it under the table?
Yeah, it went under the table.
Because you kicked it?
No, it's because
You've been trying to kick Mariam this whole time?
no, someone was trying to prevent me from taking my water, and she kicked it very far away.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Let's go to the text, the workbook. I gave you guys an assignment, right?
Yeah.
No, Sad, there's one more question.
Go ahead.
So when Muslimuna becomes light, it becomes Muslimu, and we just learned hum nasaru. So when there's a pronoun attached to the end, then, like for example, they gave the example of فَذَبَحُوهَا. The alif on hum nasaru disappears. So how do we know that's not a plural ism now?
Yeah, so for the okay, so let me show you this. So everybody can see. Muhlikun is a destroyer. It's a person.
36.
Okay? Muhlikun means what? A destroyer. Okay? The plural of it, like from the Muslim chart, is muhlikuna. Muhlikuna means what then? Destroyers. With me?
Yeah.
What's the light version of it? Remember how in Islam you can make it light? How do you make muhlikuna light?
Muhliku.
Yeah, muhliku. So destroyers, and you can say muhliku, right? Muhliku.
Yeah.
And then you can attach a pronoun and make it a mudaf ilayh,
Yeah.
like muhlikuha, which occurs in the Quran. Destroyers of her.
Yeah.
Meaning her destroyers,
Yeah.
meaning destroyers of the ha is referring to a village.
Okay.
So it's destroyers.
It's destroyer.
Okay, muhliku ha. That's a mudaf and a
Mudaf
mudaf ilayh. How do we know that? Light, no alif lam, followed by jar. Now, the student's asking a very intelligent question. Dhabahuha is the example on page 35?
That's 36.
36?
Yeah.
Yeah, 37, sorry. 37, number 8. So dhabahuha for everybody is on 37, number 8. Okay? So now look at that. They look the same. Uha, uha. But page 37, number 8 is a fi'l.
Yeah.
And the word I wrote on top, muhlikuha, is a mudaf mudaf ilayh, that's an ism. So the student rightfully asked the question, how am I supposed to know if I see an u, if it's a fi'il, or it's an ism? Life is tough. You're going to learn with experience. You can't learn that yet. But once you learn sarf, you won't make that mistake. In fact, once I teach you sarf, and you make a mistake like that, then I'll put my mask on and find your address. Okay, but right now, you need to make that mistake right now. Because you don't know any better. And the way to make you know better is to teach you something called sarf, which is happening in the next intensive. So the way this works, and we're nearing the end of the second intensive now, it's already day 9. So I'll give you a little bit of what's coming. In sarf, we're going to get a lot of unanswered questions answered. So there's a lot more grammar to learn. There's a lot you need to learn about sentences and how they work and how complex fragments work, because we did 5 fragments, right?
Yeah.
Later on, we're going to do 5 new fragments.
Okay.
There's going to be other fragments too. These aren't the only fragments. And then we're going to learn so much more about how words are created in Arabic and how roots work in Arabic. We have a lot to learn. But a lot of the questions about how am I going to know what's what cannot be answered until you know sarf properly. Sarf is another science, and its job is to help you recognize the nature of a word. Grammar, what we're doing now, it helps you understand the placement of a word, the meaning of a word, and how it connects to other words. Sarf helps you understand how to identify the word to begin with. What kind of word is this? Is this a fi'il? What kind of fi'il? Is this a past tense, a present tense? What pattern is it? You ask different kinds of questions from the word when you study sarf. So that's a separate science, and inshallah, a very exciting one that I'm going to teach you guys all about. A lot of students get really intimidated by sarf, and they get overwhelmed. But inshallah, we're going to take it super nice and slow. And I've decided, because there's 2 intensives on sarf, that in fact, I'm going to take it really slow with sarf. Because some students pick it up immediately. Most students say, this is too much, I can't keep up. So I'm going to go real slow with sarf. And I won't even do 3 hours because your brains will get fried. I'll do 2 hours and slow it down because I really want to make sure you understand. Whatever sarf I do teach you, I won't teach you all of sarf immediately, right? Just like I'm not teaching you all of grammar immediately. But whatever sarf I do teach you, I need you to master. Like if you know 3 things, you know them really well. It's like that kid who doesn't know the ABCs, but when they say A, B, and C, those 3 letters, they'll own it. ABC. Okay? Like, ask me anything. I can say it backwards, CBA. I don't know the rest, but at least I know my ABCs, right?
Yeah.
Just my ABCs. That's what I need you to do. Just own whatever I give you, you need to own.
Yeah.
And that's another, again, bit of advice that I've repeated myself with, but I'll give you another analogy. Some of you ask me questions. It's like you took biology 101. You ever take a biology class in school? Or you ever learn anything about cells or
Cells
you
are
know,
annoying.
or life,
much.
like species and things like that, right? So if you learn anything about biology, you take a biology 101 class, and then I start getting complicated questions about heart surgery, right? Yeah, you'll take biology, then you'll get a degree in biology, then you're going to go to medical school, and then you're going to go into, eventually into residency, and eventually you'll become to the point where you're going to have to ask those kinds of questions. But if you're doing biology 101 and you don't know a unicellular organism from a multicellular organism, and now you're asking about the cardiovascular system, there's a problem, because even if I answer that question, it doesn't help you. There's some other things you need to learn before that, right? So I'm not cheap with answers. I'm not going to tell you because I'm on YouTube. Don't you realize that? I answer what I feel like. You know, I'm walking out of this interview. but that's not the case. But I do diagnose that sometimes you guys are asking questions that you're super curious. You can't help it. Now your circuits are firing off when you're reading Quran. You're like, what was just that? Was that a mudaf ilayh? But why was it like this? Ustad, can you help me with this ayah? I can, but a little bit later.
Yeah, I can't sleep because of this.
Yeah.
Like every time, like I close my eyes, just without, like.
He keeps thinking about Spider-Man.
No, I
Spider-Man. Yeah, I used to do a lot of like when I was learning this stuff. I made Arabic into everything.
Yeah.
So if my friends called me and said, "Hey, want to go play basketball?" I'd be like, "Yeah, basketballun, basketballan, basketballin, basketballani, basketballini, basketballini, basketballuna, basketballina, basketballin, basketballatun, basketballitatan, basketballatin." basketball الثاني basketball الثاني basketball الثاني basketballات basketballات. So yeah, one guy would call me and say, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, B?" I was like, "B, باتك أفلام واو من في عين على حتى هلا." Everything became grammar,
Yeah.
right? So, and you know, I make weird, socially awkward jokes to my friends, like, you and I were like mudaf today, never separated. You and I were more like harf nasab.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that's okay. But inshallah, stick with it. I hope you guys realize 19 days in, right? We've done a lot.
Yeah.
We've done a lot.
It's more than schoolwork. Like,
Yeah.
usually don't do this much in 3 hours.
No, we don't.
Half of us are asleep.
But the progress you've made is phenomenal. And if you think that I'm capable of teaching you going into the future and getting you there, then just trust the pathway, and inshallah, we'll get there together. I will determine the pace of this class depending on student progress. If I see an overwhelming number of questions that clearly indicate that you guys need to catch up on certain things,
Yeah.
then I'll slow down. If I think you guys are not giving me answers that are to my satisfaction, that means I need to slow down. So that won't make me upset at you, and it won't make me upset at myself. That just means we need to slow down. I need to get you guys to get better at some things. That's the way I think about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Because like it or not, you're stuck with me now.
I mean,
So
yeah, it's not a bad
so
thing.
it's a bad thing.
It's a great
Okay.
thing.
Alhamdulillah.
You gotta learn Arabic.
You better say it right. I'm gonna learn that Arabic.
I'm gonna learn that Arabic.
Yes, like that. Yes. Okay. Now, present tense,
Yes.
which also works for future tense.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This time, I want you to memorize.
Okay.
Last time I said there are hints. And I'll do the hints again with you because I do want you to think about it multiple ways. But this time I actually want you to memorize too. Okay? So, I'll probably give you the memorization assignment, in the break.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what to memorize. I'll give you the audio file. I won't make you do it now. But in the break, in the 4 days off, you can just listen to the same 10, 20-second thing and memorize that. Okay?
Is it like super long or?
So not super long.
Okay.
It's هو ينصره ما ينصراني هم ينصرون هي تنصره ما تنصراني هن ينصرنا أنت تنصر أنتم ما تنصراني أنتم تنصرون أنت تنصرين أنتم ما تنصراني أنتم تنصرنا أنا أنصر نحن ننصر. It's not long. Okay. So, but you'll be doing that to me in like a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, inshallah,
Inshallah.
whether you like it or not. And just know one thing: I know your parents. Okay. Now, the present tense, if it begins with a or u, it means I did it. I'm doing it.
Yes.
Or I will do it. So like أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم or أستغفرullah. I seek refuge. I ask Allah's forgiveness. أتوب إليه. I repent to Him. So the present tenses, they don't change at the end like the past tenses. They change in the beginning. And if you see the present tense, so you don't know what a word is, whether the word is present tense or not. So let me, before we go any further, look at this. Aslama,
Aslama.
uslimu,
Aslimu.
Islam.
Islam.
Okay. Okay. All of them begin with alif, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of them is past tense, one of them is present tense, one of them is an ism.
Yeah.
You don't know that. So when I say if it begins with a and u, it means I, that only works for present tense.
Yeah.
But you don't know which one is which yet. So I'll have to tell you for now. Hey, this is present tense, now talk to me.
Yeah.
Because if it's an ism and you start doing this analysis, oh, it begins with a or u, that means I, wrong neighborhood.
Yeah.
Everything you learned about ism, you can only use when you're looking at an ism.
Yeah.
Everything you learned about past tense, you can only use when you're learning a past tense. Everything you're learning about present tense will only work if you're actually looking at a present tense. You can't mix what you learned in past tense and throw it on present tense, or what you learned in ism, put it on a fi'il. First, there are 3 big words so far. Those 3 big words are an ism, a past tense, and a present tense. Before you do any brain work, the first brain exercise is, which of these 3 is it? Is this ism, past tense, or present tense? The harf are easy to recognize, so that's not even part of the contest.
Yeah.
It's words like this, right? What is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's where you need me right now. I'll say, hey, by the way, guys, this is a past tense. Once I say this is a past tense, your page 33 to page 38 is what you need
Okay.
in your book, okay, in your workbook. That's what you learned to deal with this guy.
Yeah.
Once I say present tense, it's going to be 39 onwards. It's not going to be this. And once I say ism, that's everything you learned before fi'l all the way up to page 32. So separate those concepts. Don't mix them with each other. That'll be the first major mistake you make, is you're thinking about an ism when you should be thinking about a fi'l. Or you're thinking the way you should about past tense when you're looking at a present tense. But we're only talking about present tense right now. So a and u, if you see that in the beginning, is going to be I.
Yeah.
Okay? Na or nu. Do you remember what that was going to be? What?
Now nu is past.
Like, no. In the we're talking about the present tense.
Oh, okay.
And if you see na or nu in the beginning, it means we did something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like nastaghfirullah.
Yes, very good. So astaghfirullah means I ask Allah's forgiveness, and we ask Allah's forgiveness will be nastaghfirullah. Let's do some oral exercise. Nahmadullah. Say nahmadullah.
Nahmadullah.
We praise Allah. How do I say I praise Allah? If nahmadullah is we praise Allah.
Ahmadullah.
Very good. Ahmadullah, I praise Allah.
Yeah.
Okay. A'udhu billahi, I seek Allah's refuge.
Nastaghfirullah.
No. A'udhu billahi,
Na'udhu billah.
na'udhu billahi, we seek Allah's refuge.
Yeah.
Okay. If I say atubu, I repent. We repent. Natubu, we repent. Okay. Adrusu, I study.
Nadrusu.
We study. Asma'u, I listen.
Nasma'u.
Nasma'u, we listen.
Yeah.
Very good. U'minu, I believe. U'minu, I believe.
Nu'minu.
Nu'minu, we believe. Okay. Nu'minu bima unzila alayna. Very nice. So far, questions on a or u and na or nu, Jawad?
Yeah.
I think we're good for right now.
Yeah, some people are asking past tense questions. Maybe you can take them in the break, but I want to stick with present tense for now, okay?
Yeah.
This is
They're asking if they
present,
should be writing
and-
down right now.
Huh?
Should they be taking notes?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to write this down again. That's fine. You already wrote it down? I don't care. Write it down again.
Okay.
Draw a line.
I already wrote it down 2 times.
I know. Once from memory, once this
Oh
way.
yeah.
Yes.
Where did
So write it down. No, not there.
Okay,
Write it
write it
here
down
again.
3
Draw a
times.
line and write it
Okay.
again. And don't look at what you wrote before. Ya or you in the beginning means he. Now or nu means we.
Oh, I drew an E actually instead of an equal sign. It's crazy how math works. Like you grab a fraction like 1/3 and you divide that stuff by 4/3. It's crazy stuff.
Dr. Wanimatab, I get that joke.
A lot of questions on how to know when it's
Action today?
or u or na or nu.
Someone have even action today?
How to know what?
How to know
Whether it's
when
now
to,
or nu?
yeah, when to
Um,
use the fatha. and
For
the
now,
dhamma.
I will tell you. When we do self, you'll know very clearly. For now, I'll tell you which one is na and which one is nu. One thing I will tell you for now is if I give you a word that has the a sound, like if I say a'udhu, then the replacement will also be na'udhu. So
Yeah.
if the starting word was a, then the replacement will also be na.
Na.
If the starting word was u, then the replacement will be nu. So you got to listen for the first one I give you, like astaghfirullah, right? So the replacement will be nastaghfirullah, not nustaghfirullah. So if you heard a to begin with, all its substitutes will be the same sound. Okay? Very cool.
Do you want us to write this down 3 times?
No.
Should I say that finish now? You can eat.
I don't know. Like just get it down.
Why are you writing it down? Why are you erasing it?
Oh, because I already wrote it down here.
Okay, no, don't write it again. Just keep going with this one.
Okay.
4. Ya or you
He.
plus
Oh, okay.
ani. So if you see ya in the beginning and ani at the end, makes it doubled. So it's the way to really write that is he times 2, which means both of them. It's as if it's a calculation. The ya part means he, and the ani part doubles it.
Ani.
The ya is he, ani, 2 of he's, that becomes both of them, right? So it's a simple. Now let's do a little bit of an oral exercise. So I said, A'udhu billah. I seek refuge. A'udhu. We seek refuge.
Na.
Na'udhu. Na'udhu. He seeks refuge.
Yeah.
Ya'udhu. Ya'udhu billah. Both of them seek refuge.
Yeah.
Ya starts with ya,
Yeah.
ends with ani. Ya'udhani.
Ya'udhani.
Ya'udhani billah.
Ya'udhani.
They both seek refuge of Allah. Let's try astaghfiru. Astaghfirullah.
I.
Astaghfirullah. We.
Nastaghfirullah.
Nastaghfirullah. He.
Yastaghfirullah.
Yastaghfirullah.
Yanastaghfir.
No. Yastaghfirani.
Yastaghfirani.
Yeah, yastaghfirani Allah. Allah is the detail at the end. Yastaghfirani Allah. Okay, or use it yastaghfirani. Leave the word Allah for now. Let's try yu'allimu or u'allimu. U'allimu, I teach. U'allimu means I teach. We teach.
Na'allamu.
Nu'allimu.
Nu'allimu.
Every haraka will stay the same. You're only replacing a letter but not the sounds.
Okay.
So u'allimu, listen carefully. U'allimu, I teach. We teach.
Nu'allimu.
Nu'allimu. He teaches.
Yu'allimu.
Yu'allimu. Both of them teach.
Yu'allimun. Yu'allimani.
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 Yu'allimani. I would be ansuru. Say ansuru.
Ansuru.
I help. We help. Nansuru. He helps.
Yansuru.
And both of them help.
Yansurani.
Yansurani.
Yeah.
Yansurani. Let's try one last one. Adrusu, I study.
Adrusu.
Nadrusu, we study. He studies.
Yadrusu.
Yadrusu, both of them study.
Yes.
Yad.
Surani.
Yadru.
Yadruani.
Yadrusani.
Yadrusani.
The DRS really gets you guys. Ya or you plus una. The ya part always means he.
Yeah.
The una makes it plural. So what's the plural of he? They.
They.
That's how I get they. So it's almost as if the formula behind it is he times 3.
You understand?
The ya part is he, and the una part is the 3,
Yeah.
right? I'm just showing it to you. If you want to write it, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine. But I want you to know how that works, okay? So let's try practice again. Let's say, ya'budu, he worships, okay? So a'budu,
A'budu.
I worship.
I worship.
we worship.
Na'budu.
Na'budu, we worship.
Ya'budu.
Ya'budu means what?
Worship.
He worships.
Uh,
Remember, we're going to translate these in the present tense.
yeah.
So we're not going to say he worshipped. We already did that past tense. Wa
worships.
nasarahu ma nasarahum nasaru.
True. Yeah.
They don't have this yata, alif, and nun in the beginning.
Yeah.
This is the present tense. So yeah, ya'budu, he worships. Go on.
Ya'budun.
Ya'bud.
Ya'budani.
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 Both of them worship.
Both of them worship. Both of them worship, not worshipped.
Worship.
Worship, present tense.
Yeah.
Okay? Meaning they do it now. They worship.
Ya'buduna.
Ya'buduna.
Yeah.
Ya'buduna. Okay? Let's see another word. Let's try yu'allimu again. U'allimu, I teach. Actually, let's do something that you guys do. Ata'allamu. Say, ata'allamu.
Ata'allamu.
I learn. Ata'allamu, I learn. We learn.
Nata'allamu.
Nata'allamu. He learns.
يتعلم
يتعلم. Good.
يتعلماني
يتعلمان.
يتعلماني yeah.
يتعلمان. Both of them learn. They learn.
يتعلمون
يتعلمون.
yeah.
يتعلمون. Okay. And number 6 will be ya.
So many
Or
yes.
yes, 4 of them.
Yeah.
So you're already at the last one. Plus na.
Is what, all of them?
Yeah. You know how in mathematics positive times negative is what?
Positive times negative is
Negative?
negative.
Negative. That's why he times them ladies
Them ladies.
is them ladies. And let me show you how this works. Listen to me carefully. I'll try with I help. Ansuru. Ansuru. We help will be nansuru. He helps will be yansuru. Both of them help will be yansurani.
Yansurani.
Yansurani. They help will be yansuruna.
Yansuruna.
What will it be?
Yansuruna.
Yansuruna. And then those women help will be yansurna.
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 What did I do with the word yansuru? First I made it a sukoon.
Yeah.
Because the first one was ansuru with an u at the end.
Yeah.
Nansuru with an u at the end. Yansuru with an u at the end.
Yeah.
But when I got to number 6, I said yansurna.
Yansurna.
I didn't say yansuruna. I said yansurna. So let's try this with adrusu. I
I.
would be what? Adrusu. We would be what?
Nadrusu. Yadrusu.
Yadrusu.
Yadrusani.
Yadrusani.
يدرسون
Yadrusuna.
Suna. Yadruna.
Gotta-
Yadrunani.
Why you not like the scene? Yadrusu.
Yadrusu. Oh.
So,
يدرون
yadrus.
Yadrusna.
You really don't like the S, you guys. Yadrus.
Yadrusna.
Okay, let's try another one. Adribu, because you guys do this a lot at home. Adribu, I hit. Adribu.
Adribu. Nadribu.
Nadribu.
Yadribu.
Yadribu. Mustafa. Yadribu. Both of them hit.
Yadribu. Yadriani.
Yadribani.
Yadribani.
Don't drop the last letter. The ba is still there.
Okay.
Yadribani. When their parents say they all hit. What do they say?
Yadribuna.
Yadribuna. And if only the girls hit,
Yadribuna.
you gotta stop at the ba.
Yadribunna.
You know, you gotta stop at the ba.
يضربنا
Yadrib.
يضربنا
Yeah, you gotta stop at the ba. Yadrib. Na.
Yadribna.
Okay? Let's try that again. You don't do this. Aqtulu, I kill. Aqtulu, I.
I kill
Uh-huh.
Naqtulu.
We kill.
Yaqtilu.
Yaqtulu, he kills. Both of them kill.
Yaqtulani.
Yaqtulani, both of them kill. They kill.
Yaqtuluna.
Very nice.
Yaqtulna.
Wait, that sounds wrong. Okay. Yeah.
Yaqtulna.
Yaqtulna. See, now you get it.
Yeah.
Yaqtul.
Nah.
Na. Very nice. Okay.
Ustad,
Yeah.
can you do an example with like the Arabic written too?
Sure.
People want to be so Islamically good, you know. They want to be writing in Arabic. I see you guys.
Yasma'u. Let's start at the top. Asma'u.
Asma'u.
I listen. Now you're going to translate for me. I'll write Arabic, you'll translate.
Asma'u. We listen.
We listen.
Yasma'u. Both of them listen.
There's no both in it.
Oh, he listens.
What's the code for both?
Both is
Ani.
Ani, yeah.
Ani's the code for both.
It's not one. That's not
Yasma'u, there's no code extra at the end. So just ya by itself means what? He. So he listens.
They listen.
What's the code here?
Yasma'ani.
both of them
Both of
Oh,
them
both
listen.
of them listen.
they listen
They listen.
They listen.
Them ladies listen.
Yasma'.
No.
No. See how I stopped there?
yeah
Yasma', and then I kept going? Okay. Okay, enough work up to 6. Take a break. It's been long enough.
Okay. It's been an hour.
Jawad, if you want to answer previous questions, this is a good time.
Okay.
Almost beat her.
Ustad, a lot of people were asking about an exam, if there is going to be one or.
I'm not telling you anything until tomorrow. And yes, there will be an exam. Oh, look, I just told you. Is this your screen? No. Jawad, you want to share your screen?
Yes, 1 second.
All right.
All right. So there's a request to go over some examples on page 17. So that's what we're going to start with, inshallah. All right, so we're just identifying the 4 properties on this page. Number 23, al-mala'ikatu. By meaning, we know that this word is plural. Al-mala'ika is the plural word for angels. Angels. And even though we have this, the ta marbuta at the end, the hijab at the end, this word is not going to be feminine because of that. Remember, we said ta marbuta sometimes makes a word feminine. This is one of the cases where it won't make it feminine. Okay, so it's jar because of the kasra at the end, ending sound. It's masculine. It's plural by meaning, and it's proper because of the al at the beginning. So there's your answer. Jar, plural, masculine, proper. Number 24, as-samawati. On this one, we have the ending combination, atun, atin, atin, but it's we're moving the tanween because of the alif lam at the beginning. So it's the ati ending, so it could be nasab or jar that way. As-samawat is the plural word for sama, which means sky. So this is a non-human plural. And when we covered non-human plurals, we said, let me make this a little bit bigger. When we covered non-human plurals, we said they're always going to be singular and feminine. So singular feminine, and the alif lam at the beginning makes it proper. So nasab or jar, singular, feminine, proper. "25 Dalasa." This is the name of a place, Dallas in Arabic. Names of places are partly flexible, except for a few exceptions, right? So the ending sound with fatha at the end, dalasa, it's possible that this could be nasab or jar, because again, it's partly flexible. Dalasu, dalasa, dalasa. We're not going to get dalasi for this one. So nasab or jar, it's just one place, so it's singular. It's, again, the name of a place. Specific names of places are feminine. So that's where we get that. And specific names of places are also proper because it's a specific place. So nasab or jar, singular, feminine, proper. 28 Rasulani. Rasulani. This is an ending combination. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. So this is the rafa' dual version. Muslimani, ani. So it's rafa'. The word Rasul is masculine by default. No reason to say it's feminine. We don't have anything that could make it feminine. We already said it's dual because of the ending, and it's common because there's no reason for it to be proper by default. So that's rafa', dual, masculine, common. And the last one on here, is number 50. We went over number 50 in class a couple times. This, even though this looks like it has the ending combination atin, it's not actually the ending combination atin. This is a rare exception, a very rare exception. So this word, this whole thing is just the word itself. Atin is not an ending; it's a part of the word. So it's masculine. I know it says feminine here, but that's a mistake. It's masculine, singular, and this is jal. Because again, we're not talking about the ending combination. It's not atun, atin, atin. This could be nabatun, nabatan, or nabatin. This is fully flexible. So it's not it's just jar, singular, masculine, and common because we don't have a reason to make it proper. Should we treat qawm, nas, and qarn as broken plurals? No, you shouldn't. Because then you would be mistakenly saying that it could be. Let's take the word qawm, for example. If we're talking about broken plurals, human broken plurals have three options, right? Singular feminine, or plural, and then whatever it actually is. So in this case, plural masculine. And then if we're talking about non-human broken plurals, then it's just singular feminine. But qawm is not singular feminine. Qawm is plural. It's plural masculine. Plural by meaning, because not by meaning, but because the Arab said so. Plural because the Arab said so, and masculine because we don't have a reason for it to be feminine. If we treated this like a broken plural, then we would get the wrong answer. We would get singular feminine, or we might get plural feminine as well. So don't treat it like a broken plural. It's always going to be plural because of the Arab said so, and then you just have to get the gender. Okay, Aqsa is asking, how does he plus them ladies equal them ladies? So when we're saying he, that's the default template, right? Like, for example, yadrusu. This is the base template. This is where we're starting from, and then we make changes to this to get different meanings. So this means he. He studies. If we want to change this to the feminine plural meaning, then we add that na at the end. So we're building it off of the base form of he, but the meaning it's going to have because of this ending now, the noon ending, is they, feminine, they feminine, or are studying. So we're saying he plus na because we're starting off with the he form, but the he isn't anywhere in the meaning. I hope that was a clear explanation. Let me know if that needs more clarification, inshallah. Who just asked? Nida, wouldn't al-malaika to have two answers because it's a broken plural? It can have two answers, and you will see that in the Quran as well. You'll see it both ways. It's just, actually, I should have mentioned that. That's my fault. I only mentioned one. I should have mentioned two. So it could also be singular feminine, as well as three masculine. Okay, I already answered this question, but I will answer it again. Somebody asked, can Nasarul Muslimuna, can Nasarul Muslimuna mean they helped the Muslims? No, it can't. Remember, Rafa is the doer, right? Rafa is the doer. If we have a fi'l and then Rafa after it, then we're trying to make that Rafa word the doer for the fi'l. And here, because we have a they ending, we can't say this at all. We can't have a Rafa after the they ending. So this is just bad Arabic. You can't say Nasarul Muslimuna. If you want to say they helped the Muslims, in this case, the Muslims is a detail. Who did they help? They helped the Muslims. So instead of saying al-Muslimuna here, we have to say al-Muslimina. And now this is good Arabic. Nasarul Muslimina. Oops. Here we go. Nasarul Muslimina is they helped the Muslims. Zainab, Qamar is masculine, yes. Does light and heavy matter for a fi'l? Yusra, light and heavy does not matter for a fi'l because light and heavy are properties of an ism, and fi'ls are not isms. Okay, warda. How about the plural versions of qawm, nas, and qarn? In that case, let's say, for example, qawm, the plural version of it is aqwam. So this is a broken plural, and in this case, it's a human broken plural because remember, qawm meant, or one of the meanings, one of the definitions for qawm is nation, right? So you could say that this is a people plural, right? A human plural. So if we're using aqwam, we can call this a human broken plural. So in this case, you would get three meanings. Not sorry, not three meanings. You would get two possible answers: singular feminine or plural masculine. Same thing for nas. The plural for nas is anasun, and qarn is qurun. So for all of these, it could apply. Sure, I can go. Okay. So for the phrase jazakallahu khayran, this is our fi'l here, jaza, and then the kaf at the end is an attached pronoun. So in this case, it means you, right? Ka means you. You can also say jazaki. You can also say jazakum, jazakunna, jazakuma. You can change it out. So jaza is the fi'l, and then the word Allah is the outside doer for the fi'l jaza. Because jaza is, it's in the huwa form, and then the word Allah after it, the word Allah is after it, and it's also rafa', so it fits all three criteria to be an outside doer. So jaza means, uh, or in this case, let's just say it means reward. So it means, may Allah reward you with khayr, with khayr. And khayr is nasab because it's a detail. What is, like, what will Allah reward you with? Khayr. And it's actually incorrect to say jazakallahu khair and stop on the ra like that. Khair, that's incorrect. You have to say jazakallahu khairan or jazakallahu khaira. That's the correct way to say it. Ishaq, Ismail, we went over that in pretty good detail earlier on. Inshallah, just rewind the video or look at after class, go back and look at the beginning of class when Ustad went over a bunch of different questions. He explained it already. Fawzia, I'll ask Ustad about that at the end of class, inshallah. Okay, Roshan. Roshan is asking what is the them ladies version of a'udhu. So first we have to put it into the he form, right? So a'udhu will change to ya'udhu. And then we add the noon at the end. But before we add the noon at the end, we have to add a stop at the end. So that dhu changes to dal sukun. Then we add the noon fatha. So this is a bit awkward to say, ya'udna. So instead of making it weird like that, what they do is they take away this wow. So it becomes ya'udna. Ya'udna. Dina, we can't say jazakallahu khair because that would mean that khair is either rafa' or it's jar. And for rafa', it wouldn't make sense. We already have a doer. For jar, we would need a reason for jar. So the only thing that makes sense is nasab because it's a detail. Hira Manzoor is asking when we say jazakallahu khairan, why do we translate it as present or future instead of past tense? We translate it like that because when we're making dua, when we're asking Allah for something, often we use the past tense, but what we intend is not the past tense. It's specific to dua, or not specific to dua. It's used in a couple of different. It's used at a couple of different times, but dua is one of the times where it's used like that. Aqsa, kathira, and kathiran is the same thing. It's just for one of them you're pronouncing the full word, and on one of them you're stopping at the end.
Okay, we're back. You can hear us?
I can hear you.
Sounds good. Okay. Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Once again, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi everybody. So we're going to pick up where we left off, the present tense. And we're going to finish this list from 6 onwards. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
You're
5,
still showing
6.
my screen, Ustad.
Huh?
You're still showing my screen?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Number 7.
Oh, okay, 7.
So before I go to number 7, there are 4 kinds of ya.
Mm-hmm.
This is important. If you know the 4 kinds of ya, then you already kind of know the 4 kinds of ta.
Oh, okay.
The 4 kinds of ya are basically almost the same as the 4 kinds of
Ta.
ta, except one difference. When you say the 4 kinds of ta, the answer will always have you in it.
Okay.
And when you say the 4 kinds of ya, the answer will never have you in it.
Okay.
So the y's, never you, and the t's, always you.
You.
Okay, well, not always, but 4 of them are you.
Okay.
Okay, now let's try it. Ta or tu, just like ya or you, right? So the first one's going to be by itself. It means you. What was the second ya? Ya with what?
Yeah, with Annie.
So you know what? This is going to be ta or tu with ani too. Except this one's going to mean you too. Okay? You tell me what the guess is for the next one. Ta or tu with what?
Una.
Yep. And the answer is always going to have you in it. So what
Yeah.
should I translate this as?
You 3.
Yep, you all. Good job. And then the ta or tu, last one will be what? With na, which will mean what?
You ladies.
Yes, you ladies. You see how the 4 kinds of ta become the 4 kinds, the 4 kinds of ya becomes the 4 kinds of ta?
Yeah.
So this is how many items? 10.
10.
So your real job is to learn the 4 kinds of ya, because you can copy that over and get the 4 kinds of ta. Right?
Yeah.
Let's see if you can tell me that from memory. Without looking in your notes or the screen. What's the first one?
From here?
No, from all the way to item number 1 to item number 10. 1 and 2 is I and we. There's 4 yas and there's 4 tas.
Yeah.
That makes it a total of 10.
Yeah. So there is a and u equals I. Na and nu is we.
Yes.
And then you and ya is he. You and ya plus ani is
Ani is code for what?
Ani is code for you, all of you.
Both of
No, you doesn't exist. Yeah.
That right. Good.
So, both of them.
And here, let me help you. There's 4 kinds, right? First one's 1.
Yeah.
Second one's 2. Third one's 3. Fourth one's 4 feminine.
Yeah. So okay.
It's pretty logical. 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is
Yeah.
3, 4 is 4 feminine. Oh, 4 is 3 feminine. So 1 is he, which is 1 person.
Yeah.
Ya with Ani is going to be how many persons?
2.
2.
Both of you.
So both of
Both of them.
Both of them. Go on.
Ya plus una is all of them.
Yes, they. Good.
That's 3.
That's 3.
Ya plus na is them ladies.
Them ladies. Good.
Uh,
We're done with 4 kinds of ya.
yeah. Ta and 2 is he, right?
No. We already did the he's. All
She?
the T's are going to be you.
Oh, you. Ta and 2 is you.
Uh-huh.
Ta and 2 plus Ani is all of both of you.
Yes.
Ta plus una is all of you.
Yes.
Ta plus na is all you ladies.
Excellent. Mariam, your turn. Without looking.
A plus u is I.
Yes.
Na plus nu is we.
Yes.
Yeah and you
Right.
is he.
Good.
Yeah plus Ani is both of them.
Good.
Yeah
Very good.
plus Aini.
No, there's no any.
Oh, yeah plus Una
Mm-hmm.
is all of them.
Yes.
And then, is that all of the ones with the yeah?
No, there's one more.
Um,
Women's rights. Ya plus na.
oh yeah plus na is both of them ladies.
Them ladies. That's 4 kinds of ya. Now what?
Ta and 2
Mm-hmm.
is you.
Mm-hmm.
Ta and 2 plus Ani is you too.
Yes.
Ta and 2 plus Una is all of you.
Yes.
And then ta and 2 plus na is both of them ladies.
All
All of them ladies.
of them? No. All the
All of-
T's have to have the word you in them.
All of you ladies.
All of you ladies. Okay. Alif. Na. 4 kinds of ya. 4 kinds of
Ta.
ta. I only want to get you to 11 and 12, and that's it.
Okay.
Number 11 is ta or tu again. And this time it can mean she. Okay. That's number 11. It can also mean she. And, sorry, it didn't be ta plus 2. Ta is ta or 2. And ta or 2 plus ina at the end.
We need the screen again, Ustad.
Sure thing. Here we go. The feminine you.
Yeah.
Okay? So if I was talking to Maryam, I'd use ta and ina.
Yeah.
Okay? So let's go through this as an oral exercise before we do the practice. Okay? So we'll take the word adrus. No, you guys mess up the adrusu thing. Adribu, the hitting. You like the hitting, so we're good. I would be adribu.
Adribu. Yeah.
We would be what? Take a guess.
Nadribu.
Nadribu is correct. He, number 3, would be
Yadribu.
yadribu. Number 4 says both of them hit.
Yadribu.
Yadri-
Yadribuna. Yadribuna.
No, both of them. The code for both of them. Yadribani.
Yadribani.
Right. Number 4 would be yadribani. Number 5 says they hit. Yadribuna. Yadribuna wujuhahum wa adbarahum. Surah Muhammad. Ya and na.
Yadribna.
Yadrib
Na.
na. You see, when the women come over, they just want silence.
Yeah.
So they have this thing. Yadrib na. Okay, you hit. You already did. I hit.
And
You did. We hit. You did. He hits. You did adribu and nadribu and yadribu. Oh, listen again. You did. I was adribu and we was nadribu. And
Tadribu.
yes, tadribu.
Tadribani.
Tadribani, both of you hit.
Tadribuna.
What does tadribuna mean?
All of you hit.
All of you hit. Uh-huh.
تدربن
Nuh-uh. What did you do for them ladies?
Tadribna.
تدربنا
Tadribna.
Yeah.
Yadribna and tadribna. Okay. And then ta it could also mean she hits.
Tadribna. Yeah. And then
Tad- No, number 11 is not tadribna, it's tadribu. Go back to normal.
Oh yeah, tadribu.
And the last one?
Tadribni.
Tadribina.
Yeah.
Tadribina. Tadribina. Okay. Now, pay attention. He is one masculine.
Yeah.
Write that there. Number 3 is one masculine, right? Number 7 is also one masculine. Number 4 is two masculine. Number 4 is two masculine, which means it could be two men or a man and a woman. Number 8 is also what? Two masculine. A man or a woman. A man and a woman or two men. Number 3 is plural masculine. They. Number 5, sorry. Number 5.
Yeah.
Yep, ya and una. Is plural masculine. 3 masculine.
Oh yeah.
They. Number 9 is also 3 masculine. Number 9 is also 3M. I wrote these too big, so I don't know if I can. Okay, so 1M, 2M, 3M, and then 3F. Number 6 is 3F. Number 7 is 1M. Number 8 is what?
Number 8, 2M.
2M. Number 9 is what?
Number 9 is
3M.
Yeah.
And then number 10 is what? 3F.
3F, yeah.
Why did I make you write that down? Because which ones are the same? Which numbers are the same?
3 and
3 and 7 are the
3
same?
and 7, yes. 3
4 and
4 and 8.
4 and 8 are the same. 5 and what? 5 and 9 are the same.
Yeah.
And 6 and what?
6 and 10.
6 and 10 are the same. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's where people make mistakes. Because they're the same, they answer them the same.
Oh, okay.
Right? They say, oh, it's plural, it's masculine. So you know what happens? Every time they say una, they start answering they.
Oh, okay.
But there's 2 3Ms. One of them means they, the other means you all.
You all, yeah.
How will you know the difference between the two plurals, the two pairs, the two plural feminines? What's the only difference? The ya beginning or the ta beginning?
Yeah.
So how will you not make that mistake? When they're starting with ta, you have to have what in your answer?
You.
You. And if they don't start with ta, it's haram for you to have the word
You.
you in it. It's kind of ironic because y will give you anything other than you.
Yeah.
Okay? Like ya or you is not you.
Yeah.
Okay? But ta or tu is. And then finally there's 11 and 12, which are kind of outstanding, which are both for one girl. So it's actually, she is 1F, and the number 11 is 1F, and number 12 is also 1F. What's the difference though? What's the difference between she and you, she? Well, she's someone who's not here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, she left.
Yeah. You.
She's
she,
working. She's studying. She's doing her PhD. She's becoming a doctor. Whatever. She. But if I say you're studying Arabic, Maryam.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about someone who's far away. I'm talking about someone who's right here.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking about someone right here, then I call her Tina.
Yeah.
Ta and Ina.
Danina.
Okay. So that's Ta and Ina is for someone who's here.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody clear about that much? Questions on it, Jawad?
I might need a second for them to roll in.
Okay, no problem.
Why are you sleeping?
She can be her too. Yeah, she can be her.
I'm not. I'm just taking a nap.
Okay.
Closing my eyes.
So far, so good. Go to page 40.
Oh, 40?
Mm-hmm.
36.
La página número 40.
38.
Actually, 40 is okay. Go to 41. And you've already answered many in 41. Haven't you?
We answered all of them.
Okay, so then put your arm over the answers. Okay.
Oh, we didn't answer all of them. We didn't do 9, 1.
Okay, so but we're going to do this as much as we can. Okay, everybody together. تذكرون. The ta in the beginning tells you what?
It's you.
Right. What does una do?
Una makes it,
The
three
code
people.
for plural is una.
Una, yeah.
The code for pair is what?
Ina.
No.
No,
Ani.
Ani.
Okay? So ta means you, and una makes it plural.
All of you?
Yes. This one is all of you make an effort to remember.
Okay, we didn't do that one, so.
Okay? All of you make an effort to remember. Yes.
A couple questions.
Yeah.
A lot of questions on how to tell the difference between 7 and 11.
You cannot tell the difference between 7 and 11 because only common sense and knowing the rest of the text will tell you because they look exactly the same.
And
The only way to tell is reading the text carefully and understanding what's being talked about. Obviously, one of them is referring to a female, she. Number 11 is she. And the other one is you as a male,
Yeah.
right? Number 7 is you as a male. So if Allah is talking to the Prophet ﷺ, he'll use ta, for example. But if he's talking to the Prophet ﷺ and he's using ta, nobody's going to translate that as she.
Yeah.
But if he's talking about Maryam and he uses ta, which is talking about her, she, nobody's going to translate that as you.
Yeah.
So the context makes it extremely clear who that's referring to.
and request to review 11 and 12 again.
Sure, yeah, I can review 11 and 12. So let's do all of them with this word. Or let's take a new word. Aqilu. Say aqilu.
Aqilu.
I understand.
I understand.
Naqilu. We understand.
We understand.
Yaqilu. He understands. Yaqilani.
Yeah. Qilani.
Both of them understand. Yaqiluna.
All of them understand.
They understand. Yeah? Yaqilna.
Yeah. Qilna.
Them ladies
Them ladies understand.
understand. Taqilu.
Taqilu.
You understand.
You understand.
Taqilani. Sorry. Taqilani.
All of you
Not all of you.
No, not all of you, no.
No. Both of you understand.
Both of you understand. Taqiluna.
All of you.
All of you understand. Taqilna.
Taqil. She
No,
understand.
no,
Them
no. You
ladies-
can't use she when you see a ta in
Them
like
ladies
that.
understand.
Them no, not them ladies.
All you ladies.
That would be yaqilna.
Yeah.
Yaqilna is
ladies
them ladies.
understand.
Y'all ladies understand. Now we get to use she. Taqilu.
Taqilu.
The last one is ta.
She understands.
She understands, and taqilina.
You.
You, she, like you, Maryam, understand.
Yeah.
Okay? So there's an overlap. Taqilu can mean you understand over here. And taqilu can also mean she understands. That'll depend on what I'm talking about. Okay? And taqilina can never be confused with anybody. And ina does not mean plural here. Ina is just something they decided to use at some barbecue for one girl. And it stuck. Okay? Maybe her name was Ina and then they're like, hey,
Yeah.
from now on, everybody will use Ina for anything they say about a girl.
Somebody was named Dina. Is that even a name? Or like,
No, I just made
what,
that up.
What if it was like Lena, but then they just got the Lee?
They still got the Lee, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that. Yavlimuna.
Yeah.
What is the beginning? Ya.
Yeah.
If you just look at the beginning part, right? This ya, that means he.
Yeah.
And una is code for plural.
Yeah.
So the plural of he is what? They.
Yeah.
That's why it's they do wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. What about tamutuna? What are the two pieces of this puzzle?
You.
Ta and una.
Yeah, so the ta means what?
You.
You. And then the una makes it
All of you.
all of you. All of you die. Atawakka'u. What's the piece of the puzzle here?
Ta.
No.
No, it's the
What's the
ah.
first letter?
It's the hamza.
Yeah. Or u means what?
You. He.
No. I.
Yeah.
First one. A or u is I. Na or nu is we. If this was we, what would the word be? If I is atawakka'u,
Na tawakkal.
natawakka'u. Atawakka'u means I lean.
I lean. Lean on.
I stress or I lean. And this is what Musa alayhi salam said when Allah asked him, what's that in your hand? And he said, I lean on it. It's my stick, I lean on it. You know, هذه عصايا أتوكأ عليها.
It's my staff.
Yep. فَتَقُولُ. This should be fun. فَتَقُولُ. So, fa means so.
Yeah.
تَقُولُ has a ta in the beginning.
Yeah.
This is a 7-Eleven situation.
Yes.
Who says?
Who says? Okay.
Yeah, the question is who says? Ta by itself can mean you.
You.
So you say.
Yeah.
Ta by itself can also mean
You.
number 11.
Number 11.
Open it up, number 11. What's number 11?
She.
She. This could mean you say. It can also mean
You. She.
she says. She, not you she.
Yes.
You she would have been taqulina.
Yeah.
So you say or she says are both possible answers. In the ayah, it'll be only one of them.
Okay.
يَتَذَكَّرُ.
يتذكر. It's a ta.
Yeah.
No, it's a ta.
No, the ta can be there, but the first letter is what we look at.
Oh, it looks like it looks like the ya was cut out for mine.
Okay.
So it's yeah.
So,
So yeah.
Who?
You. No. He.
ya is he. Very good. Nakhafu. Who's scared?
You.
No, I'm definitely not
Not
scared.
he.
Oh, we.
Both of them.
We.
Oh my god.
It's na, Farad, na.
I know. We. That's what I said.
You said he, both of them, you, I, we, they. The Muslims, Donald Trump, but you didn't say we.
I did say we.
Eventually.
After I said it.
Yeah. Oh.
You need to pay attention.
Zinger.
I was saying-
Shots fired. You need daddy. Mariam, you try by yourself.
Yeah. Go ahead. No pressure.
Danny.
Look
So
at the world.
Shh.
It's you and the plus Annie.
So what does the you tell you?
It's they.
No, it's not they. Your turn.
Oh, okay. You. We can already tell you, and that the beginning is I.
Incorrect. Your turn again.
Okay, so you plus Annie is both of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ya by itself means he.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
He.
It doesn't mean I.
Yeah.
It means he.
He. Yeah.
Okay. So he and then ani means both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them in 10. Yakhsifani, Ahmed.
Yach. It's yeah. So it's he.
And then
And then Annie is both of them.
yes, both of them. Trick question, Mariam. If this was takhsifani, what would it mean? Takhsifani.
Taxifani, all of them, all of you.
No. Back to you. If this was takhsifani, what would it mean?
Ta means you. So takhsifani, both of you.
Yeah, that would mean both of you. Because ta means you.
Yeah.
Ani makes it two.
Get with the program, kid.
Oh my God! Don't talk trash, because he will wreck you. Mariam, yamshuna,
Yamshuna, so it's yeah,
which means
he,
yeah.
and then una.
Una is code for.
Plural.
So what's the plural of he?
Oh, this one is. So the other one was both of them, so this one has to be they.
They. يقولون.
يقولون. Ya means he. Una means una instead of both of them. It would be all of them.
Good. Them. Fasa ta'lamuna, Maryam. Ta'lamuna. The fa means so, the sa means soon, but the ta'lamuna is what we're looking at.
All of them?
Nope. Think again. What does ta mean?
That means you.
Yeah. Don't let go of the you now.
Oh, all of you.
That's it.
Oh, I said all of them. Yeah.
يخلقون.
يخلقون. Ya means he. Una.
You just looked at the answer on the paper.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Wallah, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't.
Okay, stop
look
looking.
at it
Look at the
now.
screen.
Oh, sorry. Yakh. I didn't see the answer. Like.
Okay, I know. I believe you. I believe you. Okay.
Ya means he. I didn't. Okay, ya means he. Una means both of them.
Una means both of them?
Oh,
Una means both of them.
Una means both of them, Faraz?
Yeah,
Una means both of them?
Yeah, it does. It does. Right?
She wants revenge. Oh.
Wait. Yeah, it's all of them.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I
Yes.
said.
No, you said both of them.
Are you sure?
But yeah, pretty positive. It's recorded. We can rewind it though.
No, it's okay.
Okay. نفصل مريم.
نفصلوا.
Noon means they.
They.
I can get you guys to say anything.
We.
Yes, we explained. Ooh, yatarabasta. Ooh, but you don't get this one right. Let's see.
Which one?
Yatarabasta. Number 5. Don't look at it.
Ya means he.
Mm.
Bas na. Oh, hold on. He. Bas na. Comes from
What's the clue at the end?
na.
Yeah with na.
Yeah was na. Oh. Them
Oh,
ladies.
oh, got it. Them ladies. Sometimes students say "oh" as if they're buying time because they still don't have it, but they just say "oh" like "oh" they're about to give an answer. Like I'm gonna fall for that, but let them entertain themselves into thinking that I've really fallen for their "oh, I know." That's just you still buying more time. Another way students buy time is when you ask them a question, they repeat your question to them. So I say yatarabasna. You're like, yatarabasna? Oh, yatarabasna, right? Yatarabasna? Okay, yatarabasna. Yatarabasna. And they repeat it as if that's part of them processing the answer. That's just buying time. I don't know what it is. Maybe Allah just bring it to my brain. It's not coming. It's not coming. It's like they're turning the switch on and the light's not coming on. Like, tick, 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 tick. But they can't tell me that, so they just say yatarabasna, right? Right? Yatarabasna? Yeah, it's like yeah with yeah, Yeah. But it's okay. I let you do that. Because I like it. It's entertaining. You alimani.
Alimani. So. Alimani. Both of them.
Excellent. Both of them. Fa means so. You better hit mashallah this one, boy. Yata'allamuna.
Ya means he. Una comes from don't play this.
Okay.
I'm advancing. Minute by minute, slowly but sure.
Una means those women.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so ya means he.
It means they.
You're right. It means they. So I'm gonna go with he still, just because I don't like you. No, I'm joking. Una means Oh, I got it.
It's still buying time.
Una. Both of them.
No.
The answer, but you didn't believe.
Yeah, I know. She knew you won't believe her. So she gave you the right answer. And she reverse psychology you. And the only reason you didn't go with it is because she said it. Oh, that was solid. That was pure evil. That was great. Your tendencies for diabolical evil are amazing. That was great. That was out of my playbook. Sometimes I just give the right answer like, nah, you're messing with me, right? You're messing with me. Okay, ya means he. Una makes it plural.
Plural, yeah.
So they.
They. Ani makes it pair.
Yeah.
Una makes it plural.
Plural.
And this is something you've already learned back in Ism days. Even though this is not an Ism, they're borrowing some of the same code. Muslimani is 2 Muslims. Muslimuna is plural Muslims, remember? So Ani and Una is not new. Ani is 2, Una is they.
Yeah.
Ani is 2, Una is more than 2. All right, so that's one page done. 42. This is going to be fun. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. You're gonna underline all the attached pronouns. The pronouns that look like they came from page 18.
Ustad,
Okay? Yes. All of you
why
will do
is
that. Page
why isn't the
30
one that we just went over you all instead of they all?
Oh, all the attached pronouns?
No, it's they all.
They're asking,
why isn't
doesn't
it
the
you all?
ta make it you all?
No, okay, that's a question. Okay, so a student asked, Ahmed, Mariam, listen to this. A student asked, there's a ta here, so why isn't this you all? Right? Because the ta is not the first letter. The ya is the first letter.
Yeah.
You can have a ta after that. That ta don't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
That ta got to do with sarf, but not the who's the doer.
Yeah.
Okay? So you can have ta afterwards, it's too late. It's like the ta is too late. You're too late. Okay? So yeah, go to page 42, everybody, and underline the attached pronouns.
Also, a lot of
Stop
people are
trying to come
asking
up- stop.
why you didn't mention.
Trying to come on
Finished.
Facebook.
Wait, hold on. Jawad?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking why you didn't mention anything for third person feminine dual and second person feminine dual.
Because I didn't feel like mentioning it yet.
My pen's touching.
It will be mentioned
I'm not,
pretty
no, it's
soon,
not touching.
but it's so obvious that it doesn't need to be talked
do it,
about.
it's all
And also, I'm going to make you memorize that pretty soon anyway, so I don't want to overload you with it now. If the 12, because there's supposed to be 14 altogether, but if you are comfortable with recognizing the 12, you've accomplished what I need you to accomplish. And trust me, no bit, no, forget megabyte, no kilobyte, no, forget kilobyte, no byte of knowledge is going to be skipped from Arabic grammar learning when the time comes. So for now, this is good enough. Okay? This is where I need you to be.
So are we gonna review now?
Oh, we're not going to review. You're going to tell me the attached pronouns. You're going to read them to me going down the list.
Okay.
Mariam, you're going to read the entire list to me. Just the pronouns. Go ahead.
Ha,
Good,
kum,
good,
who,
good,
ka,
good,
who,
good,
who,
good,
who,
good,
hum,
good,
who,
good,
ni,
good,
ka,
good,
hunna,
good,
kum,
good,
ki,
good,
kum,
good,
hum,
good,
hum,
good,
hum,
good.
ha.
Okay. Ahmed, your turn. From the bottom up.
Come.
Hold on, wait. Number 38, yeah.
Come who come.
Too fast. Start over.
Come.
Yes.
Who come.
Wait, when I say yes, then you answer the next one.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Come.
Yes,
He. Who.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Hum.
yes,
Ni.
yes,
Ka.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Hum.
yes,
Ka.
yes,
Hum.
yes,
Hum.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Ka.
yes,
Come.
yes,
Ka.
yes,
Come.
yes. Now, you're going to write the meanings of all of them on the side. Not in the box, outside the box. You're going to write it in the homeless space.
To commit?
No, the translation of the pronoun only.
Oh, the translation.
Those pronouns you just said to me, just their meanings on the side.
Okay.
Go ahead, get started. All of them. I want all of them. Everybody do that. Just the attached pronouns. I don't want anything else. Just the attached pronouns. I'll be right back.
Can we look at the pronoun page? Or do you not
No.
want? Oh, yeah, don't do that. Cheater.
Look at the pronoun page.
Yeah.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
I think you knocked the mouse and it changed this window.
Oh. Do you want me to fix it?
Just move it over, it'll fix it. There you go.
How's it going?
Good. I'm still writing. I know all of them. I'm just writing. So.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll give you another minute.
Yeah.
You missed some.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing like the ones that are like easier.
That are easier?
Yeah.
Okay. See if I can see this on my. Done. Really? And Allah knows best. This is not a question about the unseen. Okay. What's number one?
She.
Okay. Number two? Or number three?
All of you.
Good. Y'all? Number five?
Number 5, he.
Okay. Number seven?
Number 7 is you.
Good. Number 9?
Yeah.
He. Actually,
he.
Ahmed, go through all the column. Number
he.
11?
He.
Number 13?
He.
Number 15?
They.
Number 17?
He.
19?
I.
21?
You.
23?
Them ladies.
25?
All of you.
Number 27?
You. She.
29?
All of you.
31?
They.
33?
They.
35?
They.
37?
She.
Brilliant. Perfect.
I wrote them in short too.
Bottom to top, Maryam? Are you done with it? No? You want to start top to bottom? It's fine.
Yeah, top to bottom.
Okay.
So the first one is all of you.
Hold on, let me get there. My driver's slow. Okay. All of you, okay?
All of you.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Mm-hmm.
All of you want. Or all of you. Yeah, all of you.
Uh-huh.
And then you.
Uh-huh.
All of you.
Mm-hmm.
They.
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 14 is they. 16.
You.
18.
They.
20.
All of you.
22.
All of you.
Good. 24.
You.
26.
I.
28.
They.
30.
All of you.
32.
All of you.
34.
All of you.
36.
He.
38.
All of you.
Great job, you guys. Okay. Now I'll start at the top. I'll help you with 1, 3, and 5. I will not help you with the rest.
Okay.
You will do the rest in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
Not even. I'll give you 10 minutes. Okay. Ya'tiyaniha. The ha part is to be ignored, just like we did in the past tense.
Yeah.
When you find an attached pronoun, you pretend it's not there. all you see is ya'tiyani. When you see ya'tiyani, the ya part tells you he. The ani code tells you both of them. That's why you wrote there's 4 kinds of ya. Ya by itself means he. Ya with ani means both of them. Ya with una means they. And ya with na means those women. This means that ya with ani in this case, in number 1, is both of them.
Yeah.
Then the translation will be both of them commit. Both of them commit. And now you can add the translation of ha. You translated ha as she, right? But that doesn't make sense. Both of them commit she. It will be both of them commit. Even her wouldn't make sense. But I told you sometimes the word her or him can be translated as it. So both of them commit it. Both of them commit it. That's number 1. Questions about number 1? Because I'm going to explain 3 of them, and then you're on your own from there. I'm not here to give you a lecture on all the questions. I'm here to teach you how to do this yourself.
Somebody's asking, shouldn't it be we because of the na ending?
You're confusing past tense with present tense. We're not doing past tense. Past tenses show you who the doer is at the end. Present tense is a or u in the beginning means I. Na or nu means we. Remember that? So that's why I said there's going to be 3 kinds of big words. Isms. And when you're talking about isms, you're going to talk about the 4 properties. You're going to talk about the 5 fragments. You're going to talk about the invisible is. All of that is isms. When you're talking about the past tense, you're only talking about how things change at the end. Huwa nasara, huma nasarahum, nasaruhu, hiya nasarat. Page 33, all the way to page 38.
Yeah.
When you're talking about the present tense, you're talking about stuff. You have to look at the beginning and then the ending. Beginning and then the ending. Beginning and then the ending. We're looking at present tense right now, which is why the ending wouldn't matter. And even if you did look at the ending, we never learned that the letter ni makes the word you or makes the word we. So that wouldn't work anyway. So that means you really need your review on your past tenses. Okay? So other questions about ya'tiyaniha?
Yes, 2 more.
Yes.
Can it be both of them commit to her?
No, there's no 2 here. I'm just telling you what it means. Commit it. And commit meaning to do an act. The commit to is a different word in English. See, the problem is this. The problem is this. The word commit in English can mean to dedicate, right?
Yeah.
I commit the statue to whatever. I dedicate the statue, right? So
Yeah.
dedicate. It can also mean to do. You committed a crime,
Yeah.
right? So it has multiple meanings. Now the Arabic word ya'tiyani or ya'ti actually has meanings to come, to attack, to commit, or to come up with. It also means, let's see what else. Oh, to surrender. And Allah could be using any one of those, or 2 of those, or 3 of those, sometimes all of those, but in my experience it's 2 or 3 of those or 1 of those, right? Now, I'm telling you one of those meanings is commit here, right? But none of them has to do with, or one of them has, none of them have to do with dedicate. The Arabic word ya'ti doesn't have to do with dedicate, but it has to do with doing, right? So ya'ti I used here to do, or to come up with, okay? So that's why there's multiple meanings in English, multiple meanings in Arabic, but 2 of them intersect. So translation is complicated. So you can't be adding your own commit to, because that's a new meaning altogether, which isn't there in the word ya'tiyani. So just stick to what I'm giving you with that. The translation business is a later business, and we're going to do a lot of that business. We're going to translate all of Baqarah together,
All of Baqarah? It's like what?
and then all of Al Imran, and then all of Nisa, and then all of Ma'idah. We're going to do the whole Quran, inshallah. We'll go through it grammatically. We'll do different things with different surahs. So, because this is Quranic studies now, right? So, what I plan to do when we're done with the Arabic studies is study Quran. And so, when we study one surah, we'll look at it only grammatically. When we do another surah, we'll only look at it balagha-wise. Then we do another surah, we're going to look at it tafsir study. We'll just do one study, one tafsir, one mufassir, and read a mufassir on it. So, we're going to learn to do different things, different ways of studying for different surahs. But that's when the time comes. Oh, so let's do number 3. Or is there another question on ya'tiyaniha?
Yeah, it was, how do we know it's dual instead of singular?
Okay, ani. You just wrote the code. Ya with ani. You see ya'ti with ani. So ya in the beginning, ani at the end. That's how you know it's dual. You got to keep an eye for the beginning and the ending. Then, how can somebody wrote in all caps? That must be a really important question. How can we come up with it instead of her? No, you can't come up with it. I did. And the comment, if you don't want to do her, what are you going to say? Both of you commit her? What does that mean? To a mental institution? Both of you commit it. Common sense will tell you. Common sense will tell you. So even if you come up with a weird translation for now and say, Ustad, I wrote both of you commit her, it's okay. This is what you know right now. It's fine. And then I'll help you contextualize. This ayah is talking about when, early Medina in Surah An-Nisa, when Allah revealed that if people have committed a shameless act, and the shameless act is called fahisha, and so ya'tiyaniha, if both of them have committed it. وَالَّذَانِ يَأْتِيَانِهَا مِنْكُمْ فَآذُوهُمَا. So that's what the ayah is talking about. Anyway, number 3. I can go on to number 3, yes?
Yes.
Okay. يَعِظُكُمْ. Of course, kum is going to be ignored. You already know what kum means. It means all of you. Okay? By the way, just as a reminder to all of you, the attached pronouns can never be your doers. They can never be your doers. Yeah. So you can never translate this as all of you advise.
Yeah.
That would be ill-advised. Okay? So kum is out of the equation. Not until we let it back in. So all we're looking at is ya'idhu. And ya'idhu starts with a ya. It has nothing special at the end. Yeah. So I'm going to call this a case of ya by itself.
He.
Right. He advises all of you.
Oh, I came up with he came to all of you.
Well, you use the top translation.
Yeah.
He advises all of you. And then I'll do number 5. It starts with a ta. Of course, I'm ignoring the who part, right? It starts with the ta, and I'm ignoring the who part in number 5. That means that it's a ta by itself, because I don't see anything extra at the end. If it's ta by itself, I've got myself a 7-Eleven situation.
Yeah.
Which means the answer could be you something, and it could be she something. So I'm going to write 2 answers. You take him, or she takes him. And the him could also be an it, right? So you take it, that makes sense too, right? You take it, or she takes it.
You take him and
she takes him. And the him could be translated as it also, depending on what's being talked about. You guys understand what to do? Finish it. You have a short amount of time, because I expect you to be able to get good at this now.
Yes, Luna.
Remember, look at the beginning, look at the ending, and finally look at the attached pronoun and solve this. And you will not believe how much Quran is just about to unlock for you just from this exercise.
Okay. Yes, Luna. Okay, so the na came, so this is talking about a feminine, because it just silenced up the well. So,
yes, Anis, both of them committed. Yes. Hafsa, I can't wait either. It's brilliant stuff. Jamshina, that's right. You don't have to say all of them. You can just say they. It's easier. With you, we should say all of you. With them, we should just say them. The Y standing on its own just means he. Okay, move on. I'm expecting all of you to just wrap it up.
he.
If you're talking about multiple objects, how do you say the word then? I don't know what you mean by that, Shaban. What if ya is part of the word? When that happens, give me a call. Yes, 19 is right. Abdullah? Abdullah al-Ma'mun, that's right. A man XOOR Manjur Gani Mansoor, is that Mansoor? Mansoor. That's a cool way to spell it. Number 13. People have questions. That's fine. You can have questions. Mess up right now.
Okay, this is.
Okay. Have you guys finished up to number 19?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Go up to 19. From this column down, 9 to 19. Or 7 to 19.
Wait, for 11, he came to help him.
Where'd you get came from?
Oh.
Where are you getting came from? What does it say? To
he,
help?
Yeah.
So?
So, he to help.
ينصرونه.
So get rid of the to.
Oh, okay. He helped him.
Okay, well, okay, let's look at
He
that again.
helps him.
ينصرونه فعل ينصرونه.
Yeah, una comes from
So ya and una makes it he?
no. Yeah, oh no, it makes it
It
she.
makes it both of them.
Both oh yeah, both of them.
She's messing with you. She's
Yeah.
scrambling your brain. She's taking revenge for the other times you trolled her. Now you need to slow down.
Huh?
What does ya mean? He?
Yeah, he yeah.
And ya with ani means
Yeah, with ani means
both of them.
both of them.
And ya
So,
with una means
yeah, with una una
means they.
they.
Okay, wait. Ya by itself means
Yeah, he
ya with ani.
they
Both of them?
Both of them.
Ya with una means.
Yeah, with una means
They.
They.
Let's
So,
do that again. Ya by
He-
itself means
He,
ya with ani.
they, both of them.
There you go. You see that wrong answer? That's why I'll keep repeating it until that stops happening.
Okay.
Ya by itself means.
Yeah by itself means he.
Ya with ani means.
Yeah with ani means
Both of them. Ya with una means.
Yeah
Both
with
of them?
both of them.
They.
They.
Don't repeat my question. Try to concentrate and get it and stop laughing,
Yeah.
Mariam. Come on. Ya by itself means.
He.
Ya with ani means.
Yeah with ani means both of them.
Good. Ya with una means.
Yeah with una means they.
Ya by itself means.
He.
Ya with ani means.
Both of them.
Ya with una means.
They.
Which one is this? Ya with what?
Una.
So what does
it's
it mean?
They.
There you go.
They.
Oh, mashallah.
You little troll. I'm going to yank your ears so long, your feet will trip on them.
It was
They-
just so funny.
They. So
They help.
they help
Mm-hmm.
him.
That's it. MashaAllah. Okay. Let's do them together. You guys struggled. Doesn't matter how far you got. Let's do them together now. Yas'alunaka. The ka will be ignored. We already did that. And we already figured out that it means you. The ya by itself means he, but ya with una means they. So they ask.
You.
And then you can add the you. They ask you. Okay? Number 9. It says converse with. Well, the who is being ignored, but the ya by itself means he.
Yeah.
There's no extra stuff at the end. So he converses with
With him.
him. He converses with him. Yansurunahu. Ya by itself means he, but this is not ya by itself.
Yeah.
And ya with ani would mean both of them, but this is ya with una.
Una.
So it's ya. The two things you have to look at, first the ya, then the una. Once you look at both of those, then you figure out that this means they.
They. Yeah.
They help
Help
him.
him.
They help him. Fa just means so. Okay, so we're ignoring the fa. The ta means you,
You. Yeah.
but the una at the end makes it you all. Right?
Yeah.
Ta means you, una makes it plural, so you all. So you all take him, or you all take it. If you see who or ha, the him or her,
Yeah.
then you can sometimes translate that as it, depending on what the ayah wants, right? So all of you take him. Okay, that's number 13. Yu'akhidhuhum, what are we ignoring? What pronoun are we ignoring? Yeah, the hum is going to get ignored. So we're going to be left with yu'akhidhu. And it has no other stuff at the end. It's only the ya beginning,
Yeah.
which means what?
He holds them accountable.
Yeah, he holds them accountable. He holds accountable. Them is bad English, so he holds them accountable. Nahshuruhu. is there some special stuff at the end? No, it's just the noon in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which means what?
We gather.
We gather him, or we gather it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yahzununi. What's to be ignored at the end?
Me.
Me.
Yeah, we're going to ignore the knee part at the end. That's too much highlight. So the knee part will be ignored in the end. And what's left? Yahzunu. Does it have stuff at the end?
No.
No.
No. What does it mean? Who saddens?
They sadden me.
No, it's not they.
It's not,
Because it's not una at the end.
Yeah.
Ya beginning,
Oh, yeah.
una ending would make it they.
Yeah.
Yahzunu, the noon is just part of the word.
Yeah.
Okay? So it would be like this. Huwa would be yahzunu, he saddens.
Yeah.
Two of them sadden would be yahzunani. And they sadden would be yahzununa. So that would have been a two
Yeah.
noon situation. The noon is just part of the word. So this is the actual word, yahzunu. Like that. Okay? So yahzunu means he saddens.
He saddens. Yeah.
He saddens me.
Yeah.
Like he makes me sad. It can also mean actually, it makes me sad. It can mean that. Because he and she can be used with it also
Yeah.
in meaning. Yu'allimuka. Yu'allimuka. What's ignored? Ka.
Ka.
Okay, so I'll underline the ignored, right? So yu'allimu, is there stuff at the end?
Yeah.
Is there extra stuff at the
Oh
end?
no, there's nothing.
There's nothing. So just ya by itself. What does ya by itself tell you?
He.
That's it. So who teaches who?
Who teaches? He teaches me.
He.
Or
It's
he
not he
teaches-
teaches
yeah,
me
it's he.
because ka means anta, right?
Yeah,
So
so you.
he teaches you. Ya'kuluhunna. Ya'kuluhunna.
Hunna.
The ya'kulu means what?
He.
Yes, he eats.
He eats.
Yes, he eats.
It.
Them ladies.
The ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks crazy. He eats them ladies. Them ladies, because them ladies is cows.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I was confused.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, but Ustad, you said you can't use plural for non-human. Yes, you can't. Quran can. When you get a little more advanced, you can just translate this as he eats them. He eats
Them.
them. And what's the secret behind that? It's coming. Be patient. Unabbi'ukum. What's the beginning?
Unabbi'u.
U,
Ooh, yeah.
right? Which means I.
I.
So I inform. Who do I inform?
All of you.
All of you. I inform all of you. Yubashiruki.
Bashiruki.
What's to be ignored?
Ki.
What does yuki mean anyway?
Kishi.
Yushi.
Doesn't mean she.
Yushi.
Yushi. Ha means she.
Yeah.
So yubashiru, who gives good news?
She.
No. Yubashiru.
Oh, he.
Ya means he. Right? He gives good news to who?
To she.
To she.
To Yushi.
Yeah, he gives good news to you, lady.
Oh, okay.
Right? This is the angel telling Maryam that Allah is giving her good news that she's going to have a baby. Inna Allaha yubashiruki bi kalimatin. It is in fact Allah, He gives you good news, you, she meaning Maryam, of a word. Minhu, a word that comes from Him, meaning Jesus. Yuhadhirukum. What's to be ignored?
Come.
What does kum mean?
Come means all of you.
All of you, excellent guys. Yuhadhiru, who warns?
He.
Where'd you get the he from?
Yeah.
The ya. Very good. He warns all of you. He warns all of you. Beautiful. Isn't this fun, guys?
Yeah.
It's actually now unlocking a little bit. Tuhaddithunahum. Tuhaddithunahum. What's the pronoun that we're going to ignore?
Home.
Good. Home is going to be ignored. Home means they, right?
Yeah.
Or they or them. Okay. So what's the code here? How do we? The two in the beginning. Is there stuff at the end?
Yeah.
We shouldn't just look at the beginning. We should start at the beginning, but you should always check the ending too,
Yeah.
right? So is this ta by itself or ta with something?
Tell with something.
Ta with what?
Nah.
No, it's not
It's
ta with na.
una.
It's ta with una. It's ta in the beginning and una at the end. Now, ta means you. What does una do to it?
Una.
Makes it plural. So
Right. All of you. All of you inform who? All of you inform them. There were the Prophet ﷺ went to the Jews, and he was reciting Quran to them. And some of them heard stories of Musa and the Israelites and the king and the dream of Yusuf, and they heard the clouds following the Israelites in the desert, and they heard about all the prophets of the Zakaria, and so when they heard all of these prophets that they believe in, then they started saying, hey, we have that stuff too. You're talking about these, we know about these prophets too.
Yeah.
But what you're telling us is way nicer than what we have. Can you tell us more? And then some of their leaders, the people that teach them, like, you guys come to the masjid, have an imam.
Yeah.
So they had rabbis, right? So the rabbis found out that some of the Jews were talking to the Prophet, and they were saying, yeah, we have that stuff in our books too. But they had this thing that they had to keep what is in their books a secret.
Okay.
So they got in trouble with their rabbi. Because they were spilling the secret that we have the same things in our book that you're talking about. So the rabbis called them, and they said, أَتُحَدِّثُونَهُمْ بِمَا فَتَحَ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكُمْ لِيُحَاجُّكُمْ بِهِ عِنْدَ رَبِّكُمْ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. They said, are you going to inform them of what Allah has opened for you so that they can argue against you in front of Allah? Meaning, they will tell Allah, Ya Allah, I recited Allah's ayat to them, and they said they know it. They testified. On Judgment Day, you'll be in trouble because you told him that you have this stuff in your book. Do you want to get in trouble on Judgment Day? Don't tell them. Don't talk to the Muslims again. So that's and then Allah said in the next, that's weird. You're so afraid that you'll get in trouble on Judgment Day. So Allah asked the next question in the next ayah. أَوَلَا يَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا يُسِرُّونَ وَمَا يُعْلِنُونَ. Don't they know Allah already knows everything they say in public and everything they keep secret? They're confused. So there's a very interesting scene in Surah Al-Baqarah about that. Okay, so يَضُرُّهُمْ.
Yeah means he, and there's nothing after it. So it says.
Give me a translation, Ahmed. Translate this ayah for me.
Okay, so he, and then so it's he, and then with hum, it is they, right? So they harm.
See, when you said they harm, you didn't ignore the hum.
Oh, okay.
What the whole purpose of finding the attached pronoun is ignoring it.
Yeah.
So pretend it's not there and then translate.
Okay. He harm.
He harms.
Yeah, he harms.
Now you can look at it.
Okay, he harms them.
You see what could happen if you don't do that? You got the opposite meaning, they harm. They're not doing no harm. They're the ones getting harmed.
Yeah.
So he harms them is the right answer. Maryam, did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, 35. Why don't you tell me, Maryam?
35. Okay, so
Let's stick with the process. What should we ignore first?
the hum.
Good.
So it's yeah, and then it has something special right there.
What's the special?
Una.
Oh, I thought it was love. Okay.
And it makes the all of them.
Or just
Oh
they.
no, it makes they.
Yeah, just they. Good.
They.
Very good. So translate it.
So all of you love them?
Where'd you get you from?
Yeah.
I messed
What?
up, yeah.
Where'd you get you from?
No, she's right.
They love them.
They love them.
Yeah.
Nice attempt. It failed though.
Yeah.
تحبونهم.
Too late, Farad.
I know.
ينفقونها. Okay, so it's similar to the last one except the attached pronoun is different. But the beginning part, the clues are the same. The ha is being ignored. The ya in the beginning means he. The una makes it plural,
Yeah.
which means they.
Yeah.
Ya with una means they,
They.
right? So they spend. Now it says they spend her, which makes less sense.
They spend it.
They spend it makes more sense. Very nice. يقاتلونكم. يقاتلونكم. What's to be ignored?
Come.
What does kum mean?
Come means all of you.
All of you. So all of you cannot be the doer
Yeah.
because that's ignored. The doer will be found in this part. So the ya means he, una means they. So they fight y'all. Why don't we speed this up and see if we find any other theys quickly? Ya and una. See if you find any ya and una.
6.
No, in this column.
Yeah, 6.
6, is it?
Yeah, come.
Oh, I skipped it.
6, 10.
No, not 10. Really?
Yeah, 10.
No,
Come.
not
The
10.
ya and una on 10?
Oh, no, sorry.
So 6 will be they again, right?
Yeah.
So they want what?
They want y'all.
They want y'all.
32.
And you can go down to 32. It's going to be the same.
And then 38.
Yasumunakum. So translate 32 now.
32.
They command you.
Or no, 32.
Oh,
They
32?
afflict
Oh,
you.
they afflict you.
They afflict all of you.
They afflict all of you.
They afflict all of you. Ya and una. 36.
36.
Ya and una.
36. They distort all of you.
They distort, not all of you. No.
Oh,
They-
they distort him.
They distort him. That makes less sense.
They distort it.
They distort it. Number 38.
They argue with all you.
They argue
With all
with
y'all.
all of you. They argue with all of you. You can even say they argue all of you. Like I argued him.
Yeah.
I argued you. But with is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back. Okay, so the ones that just have a ya with nothing else. Which ones are those? Number 8?
4.
Oh, even
8.
further up. Sorry. Just a ya. Number 4?
4.
4.
Okay, and then
8.
8?
8.
No, 10 doesn't have a ya.
Oh,
Just a ya beginning.
Yeah.
Simple ya beginning.
And 14.
14,
16.
16,
18.
22.
18, sure. 22,
24.
sure. 24,
30.
30,
34.
and 34.
34.
Let's try to solve those together. We'll start with 34 at the bottom.
Okay.
He commands. Ya means he commands,
Yeah.
right? So all of them are going to be he answers, aren't
Yeah.
they? So he commands. Who does he command?
All of you.
Yes, good, very good. He commands all of you. And 34, he commands all of you. So the question is, who causes who to die in number 30?
And 30. You.
Ya can never mean you.
All of you
yeah, no,
cause
you-
him
No,
to die?
no,
No.
you forgot the process.
Him.
Wait, no, slow down. Gum is the attached pronoun, right?
Yeah.
We
so-
ignore that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you didn't ignore it. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
now you means what? Ya or you in the beginning means
Yeah,
what?
He.
Right. So he
Causes all of you to
causes.
die.
causes all of you to die. When you rush, that's what's going to happen.
Mm.
And you will rush in the exam, and then that's what's going to happen.
Oh, we have an
I hope it
exam?
doesn't. What did I say something? I don't know what you're talking
Wait,
about.
when do we have an exam?
I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, Aluka.
Yes. Oh, yes, Aluka.
Number 24. We
he,
already solved that ya in the beginning means what? By
He.
itself. He.
He.
So who asks who?
He asks you.
He asks you is correct. Don't rush the process. You're not
Yeah.
there yet. You got to stick to the process. Find the attached pronoun. Ignore the attached pronoun. Then solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yudrikkum. Who would reach who?
He
Mm-hmm.
would reach all of you.
He would reach all of you, or he reaches all of you. Yudkhiluhum is tough translation. I'll help you with it. He places them in.
Okay.
He places them in, and you need something more,
Yeah.
right? He places them in where? So yudkhiluhumul jannah.
Yeah.
He places them
Them
in
in
Jannah.
Jannah.
So by itself, it's kind of weird. He places them in somewhere, but we didn't mention the where, right? Yasta'dhinuka. What's the part that we're not going to pay attention to
Ka.
first?
Ka.
Right. So we're just pretending it's not there.
He-
Yasta'dhinu. He seeks permission from
you.
you. Excellent. Yusibuhum. Who afflicts who?
14?
Now you might be tempted. Shaitan might come to you and say this means they afflict.
Oh, wait.
Now if you say they afflict, you know what happened? You didn't follow the process.
He afflicts
No,
them.
he
Yes.
afflicts them.
It's so tempting to look at home and just get the
Yeah.
answer. That's where most people get it wrong. Number 8. So he afflicts them was number 14.
Yeah.
Number 8. Yalmizuka, to
He
criticize.
knows them?
No,
Oh.
to
He
criticize.
He criticizes.
Oh, I don't
He,
know.
He criticizes
y'all.
y'all?
No, he criticizes you.
He criticizes you.
Yeah.
Yu'jibuka. Number 4. Yu'jibuka. Who impresses who?
2. Wait, what's
Four.
number? 4?
4.
Okay. He
Impresses you.
he impresses.
He impresses you. Very nice. Is it starting to make sense?
Yeah.
Love it.
We should do the last 5 on our own.
Do it.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 minutes. You should do it faster now.
Okay. Is
I hope you guys are enjoying this because this is quite a bit of, it's quite a victory.
yeah. Comes from.
Hard work pays off.
Wait. So the he.
Yes, Mustafa, it is a fun process.
Oh,
And
Mustafa's
it will,
in here?
not your
Yeah,
Mustafa.
I know.
This will absolutely wreck your reading of the Quran.
He knows.
Now it's going to be,
Aside for 12, could we put he knows them instead of they? Because it would make sense better.
he knows them, yeah. You're right. But except it's not he. It's the only problem with it.
Oh, yeah. You.
No, 7-Eleven. When you see ta, it's 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah. It's 7-Eleven.
So
So,
there's 2 answers.
what ta? It's you knows them or
You knows them?
You know them.
you know
You
them?
knows them like that, yo?
Yeah,
I thought it was
What
she.
you knows, B?
Isn't it she?
we say that at school.
She knows
We
them
used to.
and you know them.
Yeah.
When you see ta in the beginning in the present tense, just ta by itself, then it's either you know them or she knows them. In number 12, you're going to have 2 answers.
You.
Oh, I got to give you something before class is over.
Okay.
Number 10, I'm helping you now. If you got it right, you got it right. If you didn't get it right, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Ahmilukum begins with alif or
Alif,
hamza, which
yeah.
means I carry all of you. I carry all of you. Number 12 was you know all of them,
You.
or you know them, or she
She
knows
knows
them.
them,
There were
yeah.
2 answers. Whenever you see ta in the beginning, just by
Yeah.
itself, there's going to be 2 answers, you or she.
Yeah.
Okay? Then we missed number 20.
Yeah.
The sa just means soon.
Soon.
The noon means we.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon we will obey
Them.
all of you.
Soon.
Not them.
Yeah.
Soon we will, and the soon tells you we're going to translate this in the future. So soon we will obey all of you. Kum means all of you.
Yeah.
Number 26 is a little bit tough. So let's take a little bit of time with that one.
Okay.
Ta beginning means you.
You. Yeah.
Okay, that's important. But it's not ta by itself. It's
So,
ta with una. That makes it all of you. So all of you harm.
me.
Who do you harm?
Me.
Me. All of you harm me.
Oh, 28. 28.
28 has a ta. So how many answers should I get?
2.
2.
I should get ta by itself. 2 answers.
Yeah.
Is going to be you,
You
or,
or
she.
she.
Right? 7-11. You is 7.
She.
She is 11.
You or she warns them.
Yes, you or she warns them. Right. You warn them or she warns them is correct. Very happy. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now it's time to hurt your head before you leave class. There's 15 minutes left. We're going to make the most of it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you work and break at the same time. Here's how that works.
Is this on what page?
There's no page. Just look at the screen.
Okay.
An lan likay idhan hatta. Say it. أن لن لكي إذا حتى 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 أن لن لكي إذا حتى
أن لن لكي إذا حتى أن لن لكي
Okay, the second group. إن لم لما والفلي إن لم لما والفلي إن لم لما والفلي
والفلي.
It's like Wi-Fi. إن لم لما والفلي إن لم لما والفلي. So group 1, we're going to call this the light group, and we're going to call this the lightest group.
Okay. Like 125, you know.
أن لن لكي إذا حتى. Say it.
أن لن لكي إذا حتى
إن لم لما والفلي.
إن لم لما والفلي.
Okay, you can have a 5-minute break, but in those 5-minute breaks, this is what you're doing with yourself, with your life.
Okay.
So when you come back, you say, when I say light group, what do you say? أن لن لكي إذا حتى. When I say lightest group, you say إن لم لما والفلي.
Okay.
Okay? إن لم لما والفلي.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Okay.
Go, 5 minutes, play. While you do أن لن لكي إذا حتى. And you can come back and look at it every time you get stuck. Everybody needs to know this. Next 5 minutes. لن. And لن. Huh?
He's trying to troll me. He told me something like completely different. I have to go look at it now. For a second, I almost believed him. It's in lam lama wal falli. In lam lama wal falli.
Do you eat all 5 bananas yesterday? What? How do you? You're not getting nauseous?
I'm just gonna sit here, honestly.
Yeah.
We're gonna forget it by the time we get over
أن
there.
لن لكي إذا حتى إن لم لما والفلي.
لم لكي إذا حتى إن لم لما والفلي. جودة الفخ.
No.
مين فهمت أنا وش ناوي؟ Tell mother. I said hi to mom. Probably watching this.
2 more minutes.
Okay. أن لم لكي إذا حتى أن لم
لن.
oh len. Okay, I keep saying lam.
Lem is in the second group.
Oh, okay. أن لن لكي إذا حتى أن لن لكي إذا حتى إن لم لما والفلي.
إن لم لما والفلي. لما. Okay, let's hear it. Light group.
Me? Okay. أن لن لكي إذا حتى
Well done. Lightest group.
no.
Yes.
In
لكن.
Stop it.
in and no.
إن لم لما
in lam lama
والفلي. إن لم لما والفلي. إن لم لما والفلي. Bang the table. إن لم لما والفلي. إن لم لما والفلي. Around the world, bang the table. إن لم لما والفلي. Lightest group. إن لم لما والفلي. Okay, light group.
Me? The light group?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Inna.
أنك النبي أن ليت لكن لا لا.
No.
No.
No, it is.
أن.
Oh, an len لكن
أن لن لكي.
أن لن لكي إذا حتى
One more time, the light group.
أن لن لكي إذا حتى then it was أن لم
In,
لما
whoa. In lam lamma.
إن أن لما
In lam lamma.
إن أن no, إن لم لما
Wal fal.
والفلي.
Okay, it's a
In-
work in progress.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress. I need it perfect tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you write it for me, so
I can write. No, you can write it for you.
Yeah, so you gotta.
my handwriting is
Here's
terrible.
the. I want you to go, everybody. I want you to go to page.
I just said that to write it for me, 'cause I can't write good.
Page 45.
It is here. What?
It's in order. An lan likay idan hatta. You see it?
Uh-huh.
So page 45 has the light group. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then page 46. Oh no, not 46. 47 has in lam lamma, but it doesn't have wal falli. It just has li, right? So that last one, you're not going to say li. I want you to say what? Wal fal li. Okay, wal fal li. I'll explain that when the time comes. Okay, so now that's where it is in your notes, right? And I want you to memorize that. I need you to know it really, really well. Before tomorrow, I want you to go to page 39 again.
What page was it?
45 and 47.
I genuinely didn't know the pages. Because they're not numbered.
You still didn't number your pages?
I numbered it all the way to like 40.
It's not thousands of pages, it's a 50-page book. You can number it.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 40.
Not now. Now you're in class.
I know.
Okay.
I remember those things.
Okay, now pay attention to this. Page 39, yes? Open up page 39, both of you. And the world.
39?
No, 40, Farah.
39.
39? Okay.
You're trolling him. Stop.
40.
It's right here, Farah.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Stop it.
It's 40.
Okay, now yansuru means he helps. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right underneath it, I wrote tansuru, which was number 11 in your
Yeah.
clues. But usually we write it right underneath he and she, right?
Yeah.
So yansuru and tansuru.
Tansuru.
But then tansuru anta, number 7, remember,
Yeah.
also means you help, right? And then antis tansurina, that was number 12 for us in our list. But we're going to skip that for a moment. Ana is what? Ansuru.
Ansuru.
And nahnu is what?
Yansuru.
Well, nahnu, we.
Oh, nansuru.
Nansuru. So I'm going to look down and see that a few of them rhyme. Yansuru, tansuru, tansuru. I'll skip one. Ansuru and nansuru, right? They all rhyme together, don't they? Okay. You know, all the ones that don't have something special at the end,
Yeah.
remember? They all basically end with the oo sound, don't they?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to call that rafa because we're not talking about an ism. We're talking about the present tense,
Yansuru.
right? So we're not talking about an ism. We're talking about fi'l,
Fi'l.
present tense fi'l. So now I'm going to say these words again. The first few words that end with oo. But I'm going to say them a little different. First, I'll say them exactly as they are on the paper. Yansuru, and I want you to put a little check mark next to them. Yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, and nansuru. Right? Those are the 5 that sound similar. Yansuru, no, not that one. That doesn't sound similar. That's tansurina. The 5 rhyming ones.
Oh, yeah.
Yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, and nansuru.
Nansuru.
Right?
That sounds like an anime thing.
Yansuru, tansuru, tansuru, ansuru, nansuru?
No, like nansuru.
Okay. Don't get me started. Okay. So now, yansuru, I'm going to say it a little differently. Yansura.
Yansura.
Instead of tansuru, I'll say tansura.
Tansura.
And instead of tansuru again, I'll say tansura. And instead of ansuru, I will say, any guess?
Surah.
Ansura.
Ansura.
And instead of nansuru, I will say I don't know,
Nansura.
nansura.
Sura.
Okay? Now let's go back. It used to be oo, and I changed it to what? Ah. Now when we were studying ism, the oo sound was for rafa, the al sound was for nasab. We're not doing ism. So this is oo for a different purpose, ah for a different purpose. Okay? Now listen again. Yansur.
Nansur.
Yansur. Tansuru becomes tansur.
Tansur.
Tansuru again becomes tansur. Ansuru becomes ansur. And nansuru becomes nansur. What did I change this time?
You added an extra.
No, you just took away the usan. Like
I put what sound did I put on it?
Nansur.
So it used to be yansuru, and the first time around, I did this yansura, right? The second time I read it, I said yansur,
Yansur.
yansur.
Yeah.
Okay. So the third time, I put a sukoon on it.
Yeah.
It's also called a jazm on it.
Yeah.
Ustad,
Okay? Yes.
you have a spelling mistake in the first one. Yan.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So yansuru, yansura,
Yansur.
and yansur, right? Now, here's the important thing. This is the normal version. Yansuru is the normal version. Yansura is called the light version. And yansur is called the lightest version.
Yeah.
If it ends with u, everybody, if it ends with u, it's called the...
Lightest.
Light.
No.
Light version.
Listen again. If it ends with u, it's called the normal version.
Oh, normal.
If it ends with a, it's called a light version. If it ends with silence, sukoon, it's called the lightest version. Okay, listen carefully. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'inu. Is that the normal ending, light ending, or the lightest ending?
The normal.
Normal, na'budu, right?
Yeah.
Hatta yalija al-jamalu fi sammi al-khiyat. Yalija. Was that the normal ending, the light ending, or the lightest ending?
The light
Yalija.
ending. Light
Dilija.
ending.
No.
Yalija.
Light ending.
Light ending.
Yeah, I said that.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد.
That's
لم
the
يلد.
Lightest.
Lightest ending. Okay. إياك نعبد.
That's the original.
No.
Normal.
Oh, normal.
Normal ending. The light version of na'budu would be what?
Na'buda.
Na'buda.
Oh, Nabuda.
And the
Oh, yeah.
lightest
I
version,
put the raw in there.
the lightest version of na'budu would be
Yeah.
Na-
Na'bud.
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 نعبد. Okay. لن نؤمن لك حتى نرى الله جهرة. نؤمن.
Nu'mina.
That's
Na-
the light.
Light version. If I said وإن يسلم in يسلم,
That's
Yuslim.
The lightest.
that's the lightest version.
yeah.
Okay. So the normal version ends with what? U. The light version ends with the lightest version ends with
No sound.
no sound. Sukoon. Okay. Now we know how to make normal, light, and lightest for at least some of these words on page 39, right? Now let me tell you something. Remember the ya with na means them ladies?
Turn around.
The ya with na, pay attention, there's 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
I need 100%. Ya with na means them ladies. And ta with na means you ladies.
Ladies, yes.
You know that?
Yeah.
Right? Those two, ya with na and ta with na, the normal version for, let's do yansurna for a moment, right? I'll zoom in on yansurna, which is them ladies.
Yes.
The normal version is yansurna. The light version is yansurna. And the lightest version is yansurna.
Yeah.
Them ladies said, we don't need no weight loss program. We're normal no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Okay? So the normal version is yansurna. The light version is yansurna. And the lightest version is what? Yansurna. Now let me ask you this. The first word was yansuru on top. Was there only one version or three versions? What were the three versions? The normal version is yansuru. The light version is what? Yansura. The lightest version is yansur. But the them ladies, only one version and nothing, no change. What about tansurna, y'all ladies? Same problem. The normal version is tansurna. The light version is tansurna. The lightest version is also tansurna. Okay, so we solved several words, but there's still many words missing that we didn't do.
Yeah.
All the words that have ani, una, or ina. Isn't that the rest of them?
Yeah.
Ya with ani, ya with una, ta with ani, ta with una. All of them, you can make them light by getting rid of the noon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can make them light, just like we used to do for ism. You can make them light by getting rid of the what?
The noon.
Noon. And guess what? Even the lightest version looks the same. So long as you got rid of the noon, it could be light and it could be lightest. Okay, so what I'm saying is, let's do this. Yansurani is normal.
Surani. Yeah.
That's normal. The light version is, I'm going to pretend this knee isn't there.
Yansura.
Yansura is light.
Yansura.
And Yansura is also lightest. Okay, let's start over from the very beginning. For each word, we're going to say 3 versions. The normal version, the light version, and the lightest version. The normal version is what you see,
Yeah.
and the light version is in your head. You got to come up with it. Okay? So Yansuru. Normal version,
Yansuru.
Yansuru, good. Light version,
Yansura.
Yansura, lightest version,
Yansur.
Yansur. Yansurani, normal version,
Yansurani.
light version,
Yes.
Yansura, lightest version.
Yansura.
Excellent. Yansura. Yansuruna, normal version,
Yansuruna.
light version,
Yansuru.
lightest version,
Yansuru.
Yansuru. Excellent. Tansuru, normal version,
Tansuru.
light version,
Tansura.
lightest version,
Tansur.
Tansur. Good.
Tansur.
Tansurani, normal version,
Surani.
good. Light version,
Tansura.
lightest version.
Tansura.
Now, Yansurna,
Yansurna.
normal version, Yansurna, light version,
Yansurna.
lightest version.
Yansurna.
Ladies they're not flexible. Tansuru,
Tansura.
okay. Normal version,
Tansuru.
light version,
Tansura.
lightest version.
Tansur.
Excellent. Now, Tansurani, normal version,
Tansurani.
light version,
Tansurani.
lightest version.
Tansurani.
All wrong. Tansurani is normal,
Tansurani.
light version. Get rid of what?
Tansura.
The noon.
Yeah.
Light version Tansura, lightest version also
Tansura.
Tansura. Good. Tansuruna, normal version,
Tansuruna.
light version,
Tansuru.
lightest version.
Tansuru.
Okay. Tansurina, normal version,
Tansurina.
light version,
Tansuri.
lightest version.
Tansuri.
Okay. Tansurani, normal version,
Tansurani.
light version,
Tansura.
lightest version.
Tansura.
Tansurna, normal version,
Tansurna.
light version,
Tansurna.
lightest version.
Tansurna.
Nice. Last couple. Ansuru, normal version.
Ansuru.
Good. Ansuru, light version,
Ansura.
lightest version.
Ansur.
Nansuru, normal version,
Nansuru.
light version,
Nansura.
lightest version.
Nansur.
Nansur. Got it?
Yeah.
So you can have the normal version, you can have the light version, and you can have the lightest version.
Lightest version.
You memorize the light group was an lan likay idan hatta, and the lightest group was in lam lamma wal falli. We're going to put all of that together tomorrow. What I need from you tonight is an lan likay idan hatta, in lam lamma wal falli. That's what I need you, everybody to study and review.
Okay.
For those of you who would like, you can read transcript notes from pages 8 and 9.
8 and 9. Okay.
Days 8 and 9 of the transcripts. Those will be good reading for you to get ahead of the class a little bit for tomorrow, inshallah. Because there's one last new concept that's coming, but a lot of review of this and understanding of this is coming tomorrow also. But I wanted to get your feet wet before the class was over. So we'll conclude here. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-Hakim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikr al-hakim. Excellent.